No question.
And what's up, everybody? We got a bunch of beautiful ladies for you tonight. Let's fucking go. And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Purple Pod, episode 35, the number one show in the world for dating. Sorry, right here in Dallas, Texas. Please make sure to go like the video, subscribe, and go follow the podcast Instagram, guys, our TikTok, our Facebook group, our Twitter, our Twitch, the Rumble. Go sign up for the new Patreon if you want to, support that way. And if you also want to show some really good support, you can hit the join button right here in the YouTube. You can become a member for us, and you can get some emojis. There's a lot of fun with that. Let me think. What else? We also got the merch store up now. Also, it's right down there below if you want to, grab some shirts or some hoodies. Since it's not going to be cold anymore, so maybe not the hoodies. Oh, is there somebody okay? I just heard somebody fall. I hope y'all are okay back there. But yeah, we're also now streaming to all or most of the audio platforms. I think Apple Music hasn't approved me yet, but every other audio platform I'm on there. So if y'all need to listen in, just go on there. I'm also on Connect. So if anybody needs to talk to me on a call or anything like that, you can hit me up on Connect. Just search Purple Pod. Please make sure to add the Instagram right now, though, if y'all want to add these ladies. I have them shared on the story right now, so you can go ahead and start sending your thirsty-ass DMs like y'all like to do. But yeah, shout out to my producers tonight. Thank you so much, JR and Donnie. We also had Mike come in and help us out with some other things. I really appreciate y'all. Shout out to my girl for helping us with everything that she does also. But yeah, now we can get this show fucking started. We got a really badass special guest. We got Mommy Three Loves in the house. It's been a minute.
It's been a long time.
I know. It's been like a couple of months. I'm so happy that you came back.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready for the conversation.
I was super excited. So yeah, and we got a bunch of really beautiful ladies also tonight. So
yeah,
you girls are amazing.
Yeah.
Yes,
But let's go
yes.
ahead and start tonight. We're just gonna the first thing that we always start with, ladies, is your name, your age, your education level, what you do for work. This is a dating show. There is 2.6 billion people that watch YouTube. Your man of your dreams might be out here watching. So we're gonna learn a little bit more about y'all. Just to start, we like to learn about the girls. So but yeah, we'll start at this end. Your name, your age, your education level, what you do for work.
Okay, so my name is Nayeli.
Oh, and talk
Wait, I
into the
can't
mic.
even
Sorry.
hear you, babe.
Hi guys. So my name's Nayeli. I have an associate's degree, and at the moment, I'm a cosmetic injector.
Associates in what?
Huh?
Associates in what?
Science. So I've been doing like dental stuff, and then so it was just kind of easy for me to be like injecting people now. So if you guys need fillers or
Injecting
Botox,
Yes.
I mean, maybe not you ladies, but other people. You're gorgeous. But yeah, that's what I do.
No, that's awesome.
And your age?
Oh yeah, age.
Oh, I'm 32.
32.
Damn,
what?
What?
You're 32.
She does not look 32 at all. Though.
19 forever. It's our age.
All right, what about you? What's your name, your age, your
Okay.
education level, what you do for work?
Hey everybody, I'm Sydney. Y'all know me now as Sydney Renee MUA. I am 26. I just had my 26th birthday 2 weeks ago. Praise gang. And I am currently getting my master's in victim services management. So I want to work with victims of domestic violence, family violence, and things like that. But I am currently a full-time makeup artist. So yeah, that's what I do.
Okay.
That's who I am.
Nice. No, that's awesome.
That
So
is
what about you?
amazing.
Name, age, education level, what you do for work?
I am Yessie. I am 19 forever, but if you're technically counting, it's 32. About me, I'm a college dropout, but if I can go back to college, it would definitely be for quantum mechanics and physics. I'm a nerd.
That's what's up.
And currently I do many things. So I'm a server, I have property, I have a portfolio, but technically right now I'm just building my network marketing.
Okay. Network marketing.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
And you came in from Miami, right?
Yeah, I'm from New York. I live in Miami now. So if you want to make money without investing your own, call me.
Yeah, hit her
Well,
up.
don't
man.
call me. Just, DM me business on
Yeah.
Insta.
Only business.
Baby,
only.
I'm about to whisper
Yes,
you business right now.
we can go to the back,
Meet the
girl.
keys.
Yeah.
Mommy, go ahead and give us some more info about you.
Help
Mommy
us.
Three Love. I was a teacher and I had a minor in technology and IT. So I was a teacher for 5 years and now I'm in engineer. I'm a software engineer right now. So Hey, get the money.
Okay.
You taught how
Black
how
woman engineer.
yes, how old were the kids? Were they kids?
I did high school first, and then I came out here to
Ooh.
Texas, and I was a PACES teacher, so it was like strictly behavior. So,
Wow,
and that was hard. So when COVID hit, I said, like, let me use it's something else that I have, because hey, and it worked out for me.
And bring
really
it back
did.
to the kids.
Fuck them kids.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah, fuck them kids, man. What about you? What's your name, your age, your education level, what you do for work?
Hey y'all, so my name is Lindsay. I am 26 years old. I have a bachelor's in business management, and I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm a hairstylist. I own Mogul Salon Suites in Cleveland, Ohio, and I also have a women's activewear line called Mogul Fit.
That's
Yes.
dope.
Yes.
No, and you got your bachelor's in what again?
Bachelor's in business management.
In business management.
Mhm.
Oh, good job.
Yes.
So name, age, education level, what do you do for work?
Hey guys, I'm Alicia. I am 27 and I am an esthetician and a skincare content creator.
Skincare content creator.
I
That's
love
dope.
it.
Pretty good, babe.
No,
Yeah.
So now we just want to learn more about what y'all are looking for. So one of the first things that we always ask, we'll just do a height first. What's the height of the guy that you want? Remember, there's 2.4 billion people that watch YouTube. Your dream guy might be out here, so we're trying to figure out if we can find him. Okay, so what is the height that you want? You can say like an average. You don't need to say a minimum or the tallest, but you know what you really want.
You know, I don't feel like that really bothers me, but like if they're like past 5'9", then I'm okay.
Okay, how tall are you?
I'm like 5'6".
Okay.
So
can't wear heels then.
I love to wear. I don't care. I'm gonna
You're okay.
wear them.
You're still gonna wear 'em?
I don't
And you're
care.
okay with
pretty
going
girl.
and like you're 2 or 3 inches taller than him with the
Yeah,
heels?
it's okay.
That's cool. No, that's what we're trying to figure out. You know, if you're that type of girl or not. What about you? What's the height that you're looking for?
I'm looking for, ideally, it would be like 6'3".
A
But,
basketball
you know,
player,
Well,
football player.
well, you're
That's
tall
like in
though.
my
So how tall are you,
dreams.
right?
I'm like 5'9".
Okay, so that's why though. Yeah. So but
But I can take like 6 foot. It's fine, because that's still like, you do have some inches on me. But I'm gonna be taller than you.
Don't settle with like 2 billion people.
See?
Alright, that's the do.
You're
say.
absolutely right though.
you should already know the
on that
statistics
Deuce?
on this. Come on. So
Okay,
so
wow.
if there's only a 14% chance of you getting a guy that's over 6 foot tall, and then you cut that in half because half of the guys are in relationships. So and then of that 7%, when you cut it in half, they could be ugly, they could be dorks, they could be fucking weird. Like there's so many
Ugly.
things that like there's so many
That
flaws
means
in there.
travel the world, girl. You'll find
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
somewhere.
Go to one of those. I think Europe
Shout out
actually
to the
has like
Passport Bros.
yeah, passport bros. I think Europe has a bunch of tall guys, so
Europe, yeah.
so you can get lucky if you go to Europe, possibly. You know.
Mm.
But so you'll
maybe.
do 6 foot maybe though, just for the
Yeah.
people online. She'll do
Yeah.
6 foot guys.
Get you a Idris Elba.
Mm.
What about you? What's the height preference that you're looking for?
My height preference is greatness. That
You
nigga
gotta
gotta
give me
be
a number.
great.
You gotta give me a number.
I mean, I'm a short girl.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, you're
average,
short.
so maybe average above average. I don't really
Like
care.
5'8", 5'9" is average for a guy. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, you're short, so it doesn't. You can still wear your damn heels.
I'm
Don't
a-
make a difference.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, the big thing
That's
is most of the time they want to wear their heels and be taller than the guy, so you would be fine at that.
Really? I mean, I could be taller than the guys.
How tall are you though?
5'4" on a good day.
5'4" on
No,
a good day.
5'3" on the 5'4" on a good day. 5'3" on.
You know that you're a different height when you wake up than whenever you go to sleep at night.
Really? You're
Really?
a different
Yeah, because
height
when you're laying down, your body
confident.
stretches
Sure.
out, and then whenever you walk around all day long, your
gravity
body
pull.
sinks back
I
down.
did
yeah.
not know
Oh,
that.
I did
Yeah.
not know
It's
that
not by a
either.
lot. It's just like
The
an inch
more
or a
you
half
know.
inch, but it definitely does make a
That's
difference.
for y'all with bad posture.
Yeah, the
Yeah, maybe.
posture.
Right, let me fix mine.
What's your height preference? Are you? I also got to ask. Are you in a relationship?
Oh.
It's, if you want to
Huh?
reveal it, it just changes the questions a little bit sometimes if you want to reveal it or not.
I don't want to reveal that.
You don't have to.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like 5'9" though, like for a height.
And how tall are
I
you
can
though?
do shorter though.
You can.
It depends on what he got, cause
Huh.
most shorter guys have a big package.
Yeah.
They do. They have them short guys could pick you up
Yeah.
and put in that power.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but
Hey,
they have
for
muscle.
real.
You ain't
Them
lying.
short guys be having some big dicks, like straight up.
Not no mini
hey,
muscle man now.
No.
That's what I'm saying. When
Not
you
You'll
got
be
muscles,
surprised. You'll
Yeah.
be surprised.
You'll be surprised. Yeah, I guess. I've never heard that before, but maybe. What about you? What's the height preference you're going for?
I'm short, so I'm thinking like 5'7" and up.
Okay. Yeah, because how tall are you?
I'm 4'11".
You're
So
4'11"?
So anybody taller than me.
Okay, yeah, for you, yeah, you're in a great position. That
You
sounds
are.
really easy to date at that height.
Oh,
Like-
you fun size.
Really?
Girl, you
Even
fun
size,
size.
you know,
I'm
Yes,
very
friends.
much fun, okay?
Ooh.
Oh, chat's gonna love this. Oh, what about you? What's the height that you're looking for? And how tall are you though? So everybody can tell that too.
I'm like 5'6", 5'6.5" ish, and I need at least 6 feet.
Yeah, yeah. You still wear heels
6
then.
foot tall.
Yeah.
She want to climb on something.
I need 6 feet too.
We,
Shit.
we always have a lot of
Girl,
tall
you
women
really
on the
gonna
show.
be climbing.
Right. Girl, Jack and the Beanstalk.
Here, I'll go ahead and read the super chats really quick, bro, so we can keep up with them tonight. Let's see. The first one from Zoro's Lost. $5. Should the man you want who has options accept your flaws and all, or do you have to change and work on what he wants for you to retain him? Should the man you want who has options, we're gonna say a guy that's like really up there, he has options. You're not. He has lots of girls, accepts your flaws and all, or do you have to change and work on what he wants you to retain him?
Sergio,
Yeah.
do you
So
think
I-
we should ask this question after we figure out their preferences versus kind of assuming that they have certain higher standards?
Yeah. That is kind of messed up. Yeah, you're right.
Let's
No,
wait
but I
and
want to
hold it.
answer the question because he triggered me.
I feel
That was the first question.
All right.
Okay, let's get into it.
What do you think, Donnie? Let me answer it.
Sure. Let's
All
go
right.
ahead.
Yeah. All right. Well, so let me go around the table though. I'm gonna start with you, Alicia. So yeah, if should the guy accept your flaws, or what should you do to change to work, or what should you change or work on, in order to retain that guy?
If you want me to change something, you don't really like me. So
He's not accepting your flaws then. Yeah.
Okay, then who's next?
Yeah. So go next. Okay. What about you? Should the man you want accept your flaws, or should you change, or what should you work on to retain that guy?
I feel like everybody has to work on themselves at the end of the day. So I just can't limit what I'm working on to satisfy you. You have to be working on yourself to satisfy me. And I'm not going to change myself too much because if you got options, I just got as many options as you.
Y'all
So
better.
you can move right along.
Oh, okay. She got options too, Zoro. Yeah,
She belongs to the streets.
we've
No,
heard
I don't
that
belong
one.
to the streets now. Let's clarify that.
She said she has options. Not that she's gonna take them all,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they're there.
Don't get mad at the belongs to the street because he's gonna hit it even more if he knows you don't like it. What about you, mommy? Like, do you think that you could change, or does he need to accept you with your flaws?
I honestly like the way he said it, like that you want most women, the stuff that they want is not of what they need. So I just feel like women should
They
be
should
careful.
stop chasing that.
Yeah, they should stop chasing those men that have these options and kind of like, just really sit down and settle down and see exactly what they need, because those men that has options, they follow control. They want more control than anything.
True.
So, hey, you don't have to change for someone. It's somebody for everyone.
Yeah.
So I just feel like if you chasing that, most women chase the bag.
Mhm.
If you chasing that, most women adapt. They don't change who they are. They adapt to that person that they're trying to get. So.
Yeah. No, there's always those plumbers or the HVAC guys or the electricians, and they're going to be doing really good one day. You don't have to bet on those guys that have all the options. You can bet on the guys that are going to be owning an electric company in 10 years. And like he's just not going to be a partying like the drug dealers or anything.
Yeah, you shouldn't be competing.
Yeah.
No man or woman.
Yeah. So what about you? Do you think that he needs to accept your flaws, or would you change some things or to try to retain that person?
So I know that for myself, I'm constantly growing and evolving, so I'm constantly changing, and I'm aware of that for myself. So I expect that from you too. Because if you ain't growing, you dying, and you dying alone, honey. Because I'm growing, and like it's unfair for me to go into a relationship expecting for you to accept my fuckeries and be content with me half-assing our relationship. That's absurd.
So you're just saying y'all both need to be working towards change all the time.
Yeah.
Dead ass B.
Okay.
What about you? Do you think that he needs to accept your flaws, or you just gotta change or work on stuff to retain that person?
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like it has to be an equal amount of work done on both sides. I agree with what Mama said. Like, there's somebody for everybody. And I feel like, too, there's a difference between flaws, because we're, like, nobody's flawless. So I feel like there's a difference between flaws and a difference between like bad habits or
things that can be changed.
Things that can be changed, you know, because
or like a flaw might be like his hair's weird. It's always gonna be weird.
You know, I feel like
balding.
I feel like a flaw might
let
be
it go.
she snores when she sleeps. She can't fucking change
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
Right.
But
You gotta
like
accept that
maybe
one.
she can change the way she reacts when you tell her you don't like the way she does something.
Yeah,
or something like
something
that,
emotional
you know?
can be worked
So I
on.
feel like like everybody is saying, pretty much we both need to be working on stuff. But
Something,
at the end of the day, like no, I will not change what I do for nobody because I've tried to do that before and it just doesn't work.
Yep.
You know, you're gonna be unhappy trying to satisfy somebody.
I have a question because I do have friends that do enable me to change, and not like in a condemning way, because you know, like you did say, we're flawed.
Mm-hmm.
We're very flawed. So we have our friends and family as a reflection of who we are. To change that doesn't work. So yeah, never mind. I lost the question.
You
expressed it, right?
I'm like, yes.
So my question would be that, like, are you okay with someone telling you, like, hey, babe, you're kind of being hurtful? Not that a man will ever say that, because clearly they're very logical, and our emotions speak wisdom. And I just have to say that because, you know, being on podcasts where misogyny is real and they blame feminism.
Press the misogyny button, bro.
Yeah, that. Like, we condemn feminism. Yeah, it killed my dream. You're right. I don't like feminism, but misogyny was what made it there. So let's check that.
What, man? Why are you saying misogyny though? Come on, like you gotta understand that really means the hatred of women. Okay, so you gotta understand that a lot of people don't like. I want to know like where this is coming from. Like, why are you bringing that up? Like where do you think there's hatred of women going on?
I mean, I don't think generally, but in a population where the culture like Cardi B is very, or like Nicki Minaj and all this, you know, promiscuity is okay. It comes from the place of, you know, I'm taking my power back as a woman because under a man, I'm oppressed. Under a man, I'm this, I'm that. That's where it all come from, right?
Yeah, and like y'all are more than welcome to do that. But here's the thing: this is what's messed up. You think that being sexual is taking power back. It is not.
No, right.
The power is in actually not sleeping around and understanding your true worth. Is actually prizing that and not giving it out to anybody unless they truly deserve it. So like you got to be careful because a lot of women, feminism spews what you just said, but it teaches women like, oh, I'm liberated by having sex with a lot of people, and like you may not see it that way, but a lot of women see it that way, and that's super dangerous. Like it's not a good thing. And if we want to have the debate over sexual stuff, here's the thing: women can be hoes. Women can go out and sleep around. They can go do that stuff. We don't care. Trust me. We love hoes.
No.
Trust me. All they got. Hold on. No, trust me. Guys love. Trust me. We would love to have a girl to fuck and be easy. But here's the thing: you're in the fuck only category. Of course, we're not going to wife you. Of course, you're not a girlfriend. The thing is, y'all can go and do that, but don't get mad at guys who have preferences. Y'all have preferences. We're talking about them right now. The height y'all would want. We're going to talk about the income y'all would want. It's okay. I'm not going to shame y'all for y'all's preferences. That's what you're looking for. I can't shame somebody for that. But don't shame a man if he prefers a woman that hasn't had as many bodies or wants more chast. Y'all, this is the big issue. Sometimes y'all think it's misogyny because a guy says that he wants a woman that doesn't sleep around or women shouldn't sleep around. That's just his preference. And y'all should stop shaming men for their preferences. It's very fucked up because women throw sign language all day long. Shame, insult, guilt need to be right. All day long whenever a guy says what he wants.
But men do it too with
criticizing
our bodies and stuff.
That's why we're having these conversations, because we're trying to look at the facts and trying to figure out why is it that way. Like that's why we look at my show is mostly based on evolutionary biology. I look at nothing but how humans have been for the last 300,000 years. Okay, and that's all I'm looking at. I'm not trying to live in just the moment of right now, because we have been Homo sapiens for 300,000 years. We killed off 17 other species of humans, and then we fucking won. And then we were cave people for thousands of years. Okay, so I look at life. I don't live right now. I live as a human knowing that we've been a certain way for a long time. And like we all have to accept that. We can't call it misogynistic every time a guy just, says what is natural to us. And because there's a lot of things that are natural to women, and we can't shame y'all for that.
Right.
Well,
but
can I make a comment on that you were talking
time
about
out.
like our past and like our evolution and stuff.
Yeah.
So living in tribes back in the day, like actually the man's penis is like designed to like the head to like make whatever come or whatnot is up there, like bring it out, right? And like in tribes, it was normal for a woman to have sex with different men, right? And that man was supposed to, or all the men she slept with are supposed to watch that child because
I need
they
to
all
see
slept
like
with
what
it.
stats.
You should-
Like there's
okay.
there might
You
have
should
been
really look into it.
one
What?
culture that is an exception to the rule.
Bro,
There
what
might
are
be
you talking
one,
about?
but if we if we want to look at every culture, if we want to look at Alexander the Great,
the earth, you know what I'm
that's
saying?
not how the Earth was populated. That is
Nah.
absolute. Everything that you just said is absolute bullshit. There might have been one culture about it. One culture.
Yo, shout out to Genghis Khan.
I would love to see it, but I guarantee you that isn't a. See, here's the deal. You're talking about an exception to the rule. If we look at every other kingdom in all of fucking history, it was the opposite. Women are shamed for having a lot of bodies, and men are literally glorified for having a lot. The biggest sultans, the biggest kings, Alexander the Great. You got to think about
we're talking before them. Like way before them.
I know, and even then, if we look as cave people, though, that is not how cave people. If anything, we were even more animalistic. And a man, it was like lions, and like one man could have fucking 10 fucking women. Like he was gonna kill any fucking man that came close to him. That's how we were very violent, and we wanted to have sex very quickly, and then make sure no other cock could come around it. We were very animals for a long time. And we were very territorial. You gotta understand, men have something called mate guarding, and it's the same type of protection you have for your own kids, your own daughter. Like, I'm gonna protect my woman just because that's an instinct. And that's why men are very, very territorial. You gotta understand, these aren't things that men just came out of the blue over the last 10 years and like, oh, this is how we feel. No, this is how men have felt for hundreds of thousands of years, but men are scared to talk about it. Because guess what happens if they talk about it? What happened? You get shamed. You get ridiculed. You will lose your job over saying the stuff that I say on this show.
Yeah.
Because men are not allowed to have an opinion on some of these things.
Who says?
The society. You will get shamed. I'm saying you will get shamed, and I could prove it with comments all day long that I get. Like you gotta understand.
They're hunters.
Yeah. Like y'all. You just gotta understand though. Men. This all goes back to one thing. Men and women are completely different, and that's hard for a lot of people to understand. We live in a society where we like to say everything's blank slate. Men and women are the same. That's not true.
Yes, we're the
completely different.
same. We're two faces on the same coin.
We're completely different.
We different.
We're biology. You want a man that's taller, faster, stronger than you? Like that's just facts. Like if we even when a man takes hormone suppressants and then goes and tries to fucking compete in women's sports, he fucking destroys them.
True.
It doesn't matter. We are completely different things. Completely different.
Not at all, because if you do go down to biology, you have the same 10 fingers I have. You have the same eyeballs I have.
I don't want to be no man.
You have the only difference is that you are genetically modified or genetically created to be superior, and for a reason.
Well, we have two different. See, here's the thing. Like every time I say all these things, everybody sees it as like I'm trying to say I'm up here and y'all are down here. No. It's I believe in something called complementarianism. Women are fucking amazing at certain things. Men are amazing at certain things. Like I'm not putting women down. I'm saying that I'm really good at this shit and you're really good at this shit, and we're better together than sitting here and arguing over who's better at certain things.
So we're two faces of the same coin.
I think it's like
woman's the neck, the men's the head. That's the best way to put it.
We could be the tail. You could be the head.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like, bro, just like with anything, you can't have good without bad. You can't have light without dark, you know. So it's just like a yin yang. You can't have too much of one without the other. So it's just like, yes, I feel like y'all both have points, but I feel like we are wired totally different, because I feel like when we can sit and debate with the men all day long about certain topics, but we're gonna always have to agree to disagree because
women
they were just made
to men understand.
Well, we were just made to see two things completely different. Y'all are emotional, and it's a great thing y'all are emotional. There's a reason why, because you're meant to nurture, you're meant to take care of children. You're wired to be this emotional, amazing thing that can deal with crazy emotions, and y'all's pain tolerance is insane compared to men. Women have certain things that are really, really incredible, okay? But men have certain things that make them really incredible and really good. We're very good at problem solving. We're very logical, so we just have to really accept what we're good at and just make it better. And but the problem is a lot of people like to argue over these stupid little things, you know, like that don't fucking matter. Like it's not a big deal. Just understand that we're different. I'll finish the question. What was it again? Or no, yeah, go to the next one. $2 from Ombre of the House. Like the video and you will meet your soulmate. Yeah, guys, like the video, you'll meet your soulmate. $5 from Glenn Lawrence. Should I shoot my shot or ask these ladies questions to reveal red flags? You should shoot your shot.
No, ask questions, ladies, to reveal red flags.
Okay, yeah. See if you can. I don't know if you'll be able to, because most women are pretty smart and they'll hide their red flags if they have any really bad ones. $10 is Joe Cole. Make sure you show support to Sergio. This man works hard and gives us the hottest podcast in Texas. Like, comment, share, super chat, so you can keep dropping knowledge. Joe, I really appreciate you, bro. Like, everything that you do, bro. Everything that you do in the background, I appreciate you, bro. $10 from Mocha. Mocha, thank you for the sticker. I appreciate you too. You always be pulling up like every show. I really appreciate you, girl.
Gorgeous girl, you are.
We got $5 from Michael Beatroke, the best mod on YouTube. Question for the ladies: what is your favorite sex position? We'll start on this side this time. Yeah, just it's not that hard.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a freak, so it's like
Girl, if
all
you're
of
a freak,
them.
then you should know.
You could say more than one if there's more than one.
Well, I do love to ride, so I love that. I do that too.
I want to ride.
Okay.
You said you like to do what?
She likes to suck the balls.
I'll ride. I love to ride. It's fun. But yeah, I enjoy doggy style.
Doggy style.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I agree. I love to ride
yeah.
that dick. And I love getting hit from the back.
Back shots.
Yeah.
And honorable mention, on my stomach, laying down.
Oh, prone bone.
He's on top.
I like that.
The prone.
Yes.
What about you?
Oh, mine's geez, out of all of them, I guess missionary. With the right person, like you just feel the
She a lover girl.
I want to look
Yeah,
at
right.
her.
Yeah, super
I wanna
lover
look at
girl.
you.
She want to feel connected.
Let me not get into it.
What about you?
I'm a virgin.
Great
Mommy,
answer.
no, she's smart. She knows how to answer these YouTubers. Yeah.
I'm a virgin.
What about you?
I like missionary because I need you to look at my body, look at my face. But when I'm feeling myself, definitely from the back because it's just giving.
I mean, that face is pretty. I'm going to look at that
Thank
face
you.
any day.
Yeah,
you.
it depends how pretty they are. Yeah. What about you?
Fat ass too, respectfully.
My answer only matters to the next man I have sex with. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Okay.
I heard that.
All right. Yeah, she's got to keep a secret. All right. What's the next one?
We love a mystery.
Hey, really, it does. It helps a lot. $5 from JD. Thank you, bro. Do you believe girls trips is healthy in a relationship, and why? Shout out to PPP and FNF Dallas. Yeah. Do you think girls trips are healthy in a relationship, lady? We'll start on your side this time, Alicia.
I would say yes because you need that girl time, connect with your friends, get refreshed and all that. And then also when it comes to your relationship, you need to hear other perspectives. Like, it's not about like, what am I trying to say? Like, you're not complaining about your man or downing your relationship or doubting anything, but you just need other people to talk to make sure you're on the right track.
To make sure, like they know what a good relationship is too, so they'll be able to help you with it, kind of, because they're in them. Okay. What about you?
I feel like it's very important. I feel like when I'm in a relationship, it's just me and my person. So when I go out of town with my friends, it's just to relax and gather my thoughts, have a good time. But also, I'm very mindful of how I act and conduct myself while I'm out of town with my friends. That's not...
Man, ain't nobody gonna text that man.
That's not
he ain't never gonna know.
No, I don't care. That's
He's never gonna know.
A girl's trip to me is not a pass for me to do something I wouldn't do in front of my partner. Not at all.
Man,
That's called
he's never gonna
integrity.
know.
I love it.
He's never gonna know. What about you?
We wholesome ladies over
Yes,
here.
integrity, character.
Well, how I feel about girls trips, like, you know, man, it's some pros and cons to girls trips because, like, women don't want to believe this, but 9 times out of 10, somebody and your friend want to fuck your man. And that's just facts and just true. I mean, she can be a bridesmaid cheering you on, but she wants your man.
She want that dick. She been thinking about it the whole time. She
so
been
it's like
at
with
it.
girls trips, it's kind of a way, like if you have that one friend, like take it from experience with me. You have that one friend that just come out the house. You got a good man at home. You got a man at home. He do what he's supposed to do. You got this one friend, like when it come down to single friends and you in a relationship, you gotta let them go sometimes. You gotta treat them accordingly. Hang with some people that's married. Get some, you know, find a group with some married women that can understand and can relate to you, because a lot of your single friends gonna keep you single. Yep. Misery love company. So when it comes to girl trips, it just depends on what kind of girl trip this is. If you know you got too many of these,
which girls they are.
Yeah, which girls they are. Like, change up your scenery when it comes down to if you really, really want love. Because sometimes those single friends can lead to disaster. Single.
Yeah.
They want your man.
What about you? Do you believe girl trips are healthy for the relationship, and why?
I do believe social gatherings are very important. I am going to second what she said. Surround yourself with people who have what you want because eventually you'll turn out in your life.
Yeah.
So if like you did say, single girls trip, and you're like committed,
Married and you single.
yeah,
Like,
you want to tread lightly there. But if you're around a group of females that do honor and protect your moral characteristics, then stick there.
Hey,
Stick
don't call
there.
women females. You call them women.
Animals.
I'm just kidding, dude. This girl was
With
going crazy on one of our
pretty
shows
curves.
a week ago about that, and I just thought I make sure to never say that because I actually do think that I don't think it's derogatory or disrespectful or anything, but it's just like I don't want to deal with a girl like that. That's like, why did you say females? So I never
So
say it.
bitch was
So I
better?
never say it. But like when she was like, she kept getting mad at the guys that were saying it. I was just like,
What would
man.
she prefer to be called? The bitch?
I mean, just some women like to be called women
she
and just
don't
not
wanna
female. It's just a
lie,
funny thing to
real.
debate sometimes. I just think it's a funny thing to talk about sometimes. But what about you? Do you think girls trips is healthy?
I feel like I agree with her. I feel like you have to have the right women around you who respect, have the same morals and values as you, because naturally when you go out with them, they not gonna put you in no type of situations where they know that's gonna jeopardize some shit that you really, really care about.
Birds of a feather flock together.
For sure.
Yeah.
I do believe that. I believe that birds of a feather flock together, most definitely, because I feel like a lot of me and my friends have some core values that are like they just won't shake. Like we stand on that and we both believe it. So I feel like girls trips is healthy because it has nothing to do with your relationship at the end of the day. I believe that girlfriends and boyfriends, we're individual people at the end of the day.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I have my life and you have yours, but do have those friends that want the best for you at the end of the day.
Okay.
Shit.
What about you?
Yeah, same thing. Like, it's your environment. If you're with a bunch of single girls, they're gonna
They're gonna be
you know
sucking
what?
dick
Be
all
like, you know
weekend. You're
what?
gonna be in the
Ooh,
hotel
girl, what
room.
kind of single friends do you girls
They
have?
be
They be
having
trying to have
But
fun.
why is that
They
that
be
y'all
like,
kind of
they be like,
fun?
no, doing that.
Why
Why
you
you
just
just
But
Is it
when
because
you're
I'm 30
single and
plus?
you wholesome,
One
you
mic.
sit
Here,
down
hold
and
on,
One
answer
mic,
it.
ladies.
Yeah, it might be an age thing here, but no, I'm gonna. So here's the deal, pickle ladies. I'm gonna have to break this down for y'all a little bit. So girls trips are definitely like haram. Like they're not good at all for a fucking relationship. And here's the crazy thing. I grew up in two really good fucking families. Like, my parents divorced, but my parents both remarried, like really good people. My mothers, either one of them, were never fucking going on girls trips ever, ever. And it's not because my dads were some strict, horrible guys or anything like that. They naturally just didn't want to do that shit. They went on family fucking trips. Like it wasn't a thing. Like this is a new age thing where women are like, oh, girls trip flying out. It's a whole new fucking social media
I
bullshit
agree.
thing.
No,
But hold on.
I
Let me
agree.
finish though.
I
Hold on, let
agree.
me finish. Now here's the deal about the girls trips. If y'all go and do something like that, first of all, you really don't fucking respect your man or really fucking have genuine desire for your man. Because hold on, let me finish. Do not interrupt me.
finish, he
Do
said.
not interrupt me. If you really respected and loved your dude, you would want to go on a trip with him. And if you respected him, and if he really loved you and respected you, he wouldn't want you to go do something unsafe. Women get trafficked when they go to other fucking countries. Like there's literally if you go to Europe, there's people that are spotters looking for women that are coming in girls groups. Even in South America or in other countries just south of here. Like, this is a very big deal, and people think
Can I say something?
No, hold on. I got a lot to say. I got a lot of facts.
Oh,
And here's the
Let's
thing.
get comfortable.
Actually listen. Don't just hear me. Actually listen for a second, okay? Because once again, I'm just showing y'all the guy's perspective for a second. There's nothing wrong with learning other perspectives, guys. There's nothing wrong with this. So when you go and do that, your man doesn't even want to protect you. He doesn't even, and you low-key don't respect that. And here's another thing. When women go on a girls trip, you could say that you're never going to do anything bad, but it's like we said, birds of a feather flock together. Usually you're going with other single girls because if they had relationships, most of their men wouldn't, if they really respect them, wouldn't want to do that. But hold on. So here's the deal though. When you go and you do something like that, you're basically saying that like you care more about your girls and going and doing those type of trips than you do about your actual relationship and your fucking man. No, because if you really cared, like I said, you would respect him enough
Can I
that
say
you
something
would.
now?
No. Because and every time you interrupt me, you literally literally make me forget every point that I'm gonna say to prove everything that I want to say. So please stop interrupting. And you've been doing this a lot. So please stop interrupting when other people are talking. You're doing it right now. Like, just stop talking when somebody else is talking. And here's the thing, ladies. Like, there's a lot to this, okay? And like, y'all need to stop shaming men whenever they say something like this, because my girl didn't go on girls trip because there's a fuck. What is my
Burden
fucking
of
word?
performance?
No, there's a border. There's a fuck. Like, what's
boundary?
a boundary? A boundary. There's a boundary. If she ever wants to cross that boundary, she's more than welcome to. But she respects me so much, she wants to go on trips with me. She's not gonna fucking go and do it with a bunch of girls. And this is why I was trying to remember, but he kept fucking interrupting me. The thing is, when y'all can act like you're not gonna go cheat or go do anything like that, but we can look at statistics and look at facts and how women are sexually, and when we look at the numbers and how y'all are sexually and what turns you on and stuff like that, all it takes is having fun in a foam cannon party in Cancun with fucking, I was drunk, he was hot, one thing led to another. Shit fucking happens. Like, and here's the thing: if it's 14 days after you're not ovaries, if you're 14 days after ovulated, you're extremely horny.
Yeah.
So like, you got to understand, like, some shit happens. And guess what? I know I have nothing but friends that are girls, and they have told me about these girls trips. They don't come back and tell anybody. Like, if one of the girls did anything, they're not gonna go and fucking run and tell their boyfriend. Like, y'all are loyal as fuck because y'all are extremely social creatures. So y'all don't fuck your homegirls over. Like, y'all gotta understand, like, if men and women are not the same, and y'all going and doing something like that, it is a fucking risk to the relationship. And if a guy says you can't do this, or I don't want you to do this because I care about the relationship a lot, you shouldn't shame him for that. And obviously, y'all just wouldn't be in a relationship with a guy like that. But I'd argue, if you choose to be in a relationship with a guy that lets you go do that shit, you don't really love him, you don't really respect him, and it's not gonna last. I can promise you that.
Can I
Yeah, go ahead now.
Okay. So I feel like there is truth in what you spoke. I also feel like it sounded like a lot of so
insecurity.
Yeah.
So you're gonna shame somebody for their preference once again?
No, because my whole thing is like, there's some things that I do to take care of myself. Like, I go to do my nails.
That's sad that going on a vacation with girls is. It's sad that going on a vacation with girls. You were interrupting a lot, so I'm doing it back to you now. Okay, so you said that stuff, but guess what? You're wrong, because you can do other things to fucking make yourself happy. If going on girls trips makes you happy, you're not a relationship person. You're probably not going to be the type to ever be in a relationship.
But you want me to have a social life, because if I don't have girlfriends, that not necessarily have to be single, because if I'm married, then therefore by default my girls at a level that are married too, and if they have to unplug from the kids and the husband and the CEO company kind of position and go on a yacht with their girls or her girls and sip on life and talk about, oh girl, Lil Junior done got me up a wall getting ready to get a case. That's, why does that have to be something disrespectful? Like, I get it. You don't want your female to go out and be wild, but you won't attract
it's not about her being wild. It's about, like I said, all you're doing is you're mitigating risk. And as a man, especially a valuable man, and this is the woman you're putting a fucking ring on, who's getting your last name. This is a big deal to a man. This is our legacy. The person who's having your seed.
So you would
This
trust
is a
her.
very big, no, it has nothing to do with trust. It has nothing to do with trust. It has everything to do with the fact that we know how horrible this world is out here, and we're going to mitigate risk because we care so much about the relationship that we're going to do whatever we can to make it better. And here's the thing. It's sad that women think that is fun today. That is not good. That is very sad. Like I said, I have two amazing mothers who don't give a fuck about going on a yacht, and they didn't 20 or 30 years ago either. This is a new world thing that is fucking stupid. It is, and it's all because of Instagram. It's all because of social media. It's all because of simps flying bitches out, letting them on their yachts and shit. It is simps. And like, if there wasn't all these simps and all these people following a social media thing, and that's the king of their life, we wouldn't even be doing this stupid shit. Right. Think about how many families are fucking destroyed because women want to go on a yacht. Fucking stupid.
And y'all aren't paying for that shit. Come on now.
That's
another
sad.
Dude is paying for that shit, that yacht. So you think that's a good ass answer? If you were my girl or if you're dating another dude and you tell him like, yeah, baby, I went on a girl's trip and yeah, we got on this yacht, you think he's gonna be fucking okay with that shit?
Okay, if I was your girl, let's take it there. If I was your girl and you trust me and you love me and you respect me and you value me, you wouldn't trust me to like go to the nail salon by myself?
The
you
nail
wouldn't
salon is a
trust.
nail salon.
But wait, that's
completely
just
different.
a space and time that I take for myself, so I can regenerate and come back to you and give you all I got.
But you're not surrounded by high value
You're
men.
saying apples and oranges. These are two completely different things.
You
Of course, you can go get your nails done. That's not the same as
But
going
if
on a
I
yacht.
finish my thought, like maybe I can further explain myself
Go
in
ahead.
a way
Well, I have a
that
thought after you done with yours.
yeah, okay, I'll make it quick. So having a social life is part of self-care, healthcare. Like it's crazy. Imagine if I'm your female or your female is always everywhere you're at. Every
Do
single
you realize
fucking place.
social lives used to be with your family, with your kids, with close
Your
community
community.
of people that have the same values as you and like aren't going out and trying to do all these type of things? Like you realize like you don't have to go do those type of things. Like that is something that is a new thing. That is something that everybody's doing because everybody else is doing it. That's not what humans did for thousands of years. Yeah. Like that's not how we're wired. It's actually extremely bad for your brain to go do these things because your dopamine, you want all this crazy shit all the time. You're always going to have these new limits of what you want. It's not a good thing for your brain to have this pleasure. That's why I highly preach against hedonism here. Pleasure. Because if you live in your pleasure, it's going to fuck your dopamine receptor up. That's all social media does too. Everybody's dopamine receptors are all fucked up and we're walking around thinking it's okay. No, in 10 years, everybody's going to be in therapy and trying to figure out why. It's all because of that. No. You can go ahead. What are you trying to say?
I was just going to say, I feel like in this topic, I feel like at this point we could just agree to disagree because I feel like you can't say that her opinion or our opinion is bashing your thoughts or we're downplaying how you feel about something, but then say,
I'm not saying
women
that at
shouldn't do this because, or you're not going to be in a happy relationship, because I feel like that's not true. You can very well go on a girls trip and still have a happy relationship. It's about you as a person
and
how you can.
I'm predicting the kind of man that you're talking to, and I'm saying it's not going to last because I can already tell the type of man that you're with. And because of that, it's probably not going to last because of the type of man that you're probably with.
I don't agree.
I have
I
a
don't
question.
agree.
Yeah.
I have a question. Have you ever cheated on your man before?
No, I have never cheated.
No one ever cheated?
No.
Have you? Has anyone in your friends group ever cheated and you just helped them cover it up?
No,
yes.
I didn't help nobody.
Hold on, let me think. I don't know if
I have.
I don't know.
I have.
Usually when we ask that question, every girl says yes.
Have cheated. Yeah.
I don't really know, to be honest, because none of them are like in a relationship. Well, none of them are like in relationships, you know.
But usually when we ask that around the table, most of the time girls do help their friends cheat.
Yeah.
Like they do.
Help in what way though? What's help?
And
I mean, that's
you can help by just driving them somewhere,
help
like
is
doing
anything.
anything.
Help is anything.
Like, you
So
know
no.
what help is,
Shit,
girl?
I like I've seen
Because
that
I've helped
multiple
my
times.
friend cheat, but it's in a different.
So you
thought.
did.
No,
That's not a different thought. If you
She-
helped your friend cheat, then you help.
Then you
Then
help
you
them
helped
cheat.
your
No,
friend. You
she
helped
told
your
me-
friend cheat. Then therefore you contributed to why their relationship is
I
the way that
asked
it's
her,
not.
"Do you understand the consequences that will unfold after your actions?" And she said yes. And I said, "Okay. Are you okay with living with that truth?"
Are you a
And
good
she
friend,
was
huh?
okay with living with her truth.
I
And
mean,
now
you
she
good
lives a
because
hell.
I'd be like, girl, what you want me to tell him?
No.
No, for real.
Most of the
mean,
time,
we can
ladies,
just
I
keep
have
this
nothing.
It just is what it
Ladies,
is.
keep it
That's
real.
girl code.
I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm just gonna
I'm
be
gonna keep it
like-
real too. It just
I
is
can't
what
get
it
a hold
is.
of her,
Like,
John. I'm sorry.
bitch, I'm finna go over there to the bar and go have a drink. You do
I'm
what you
outside
do, bro,
in the
because you
parking.
are a human being at the end of the day.
Waiting for
Like,
her.
you have to answer to that man. Like, you have to do that. Like, I'm me.
I feel like I hold
That
my
man
friends
better not come
accountable.
ask me no
Yeah,
questions.
I hold
Because
my
I'm saying you
friends
better
accountable.
call her. Like,
Yeah, well, but think about it. Most
going to
women
take
though,
up for my
if we
friend.
really if we lined up 100 women and asked how many women would lie for their friends, when they were cheating, most women would say that they do that. I've asked most tables that come, and most of the women always say that they have helped their friends cheat.
That's fine.
but
So,
I guess
I'll just
I
say-
guess
Most women,
that
but
proves
most
your
women won't
point
be
of
me.
saying you need friends around you who value.
Yeah,
you.
and
So
just-
y'all ain't
that's
gotta
what-
be worried about
it's just
getting
another
out.
reason-
change.
it's
You
just
have to
another
change
reason
your
why.
Nobody's
environment.
focused on men when they're going out.
You
We're
most
focused on
definitely have
other
to change
things.
your environment.
You have
when
to change the people that you're around.
You
at
have
the end
to.
of the day.
You
It's
have
also
to.
it's
Especially
just
if
it
you
all
have
goes
somebody
back.
that you really love and want to see a future with.
It all goes down to priorities at the end of the day. Here's the deal. I don't go if my friends were like, "Hey, we're going to fucking Argentina or we're going to do this, like you should fucking come." I have a daughter. I have an amazing girl. Like I have priorities in my life. Every dollar I spend right now is $7 in the future. If I could put that same money on that fucking trip towards a 401k, or IRA, or HSA, and it's gonna be $7 more when I'm 60. I care about generational fucking wealth. My priorities are
I
based
feel
off
that.
what the fuck I'm gonna have in 20, 30 years.
Mhm.
A lot of people have their priorities fucked up. If you want to go on a trip, go with your fucking family. Go with your man and build an amazing fucking experience with him. Go with your kids and build an amazing experience with them. This shit with your girls, do that shit when you're single. Y'all want to stay
So
single
I
until
can't have
25,
spa
26?
day with
Do
my
it.
girls because
Spa
my
day is
husband.
fine.
spa
Spa day
day.
is fine.
He
Spa
not
day is
saying
fine.
that.
Oh, he's saying
Nah.
going
He's
out
talking
and
about,
clubbing.
Yeah.
I will.
He's
I,
not
talking
he
about
said
clubbing
he's
too,
talking about
but-
going
out
out
of town. He's talking
yeah,
about
yeah,
going out
go,
of
go ahead,
town.
mommy.
I
Because
just
we
want to
can
share
stay at
something.
home
I had to.
and play
I
games.
learned this. What you saying? I had to learn this in my 30s. When I was 20 and I was with my kid's father. We have kids together and this and that. I used to choose my friends over him. It wasn't even going out of the country for him to be like, she don't value me.
Mm-hmm.
He got his all for his wisdom tooth pulled, right? That night he needed me. But my friend said, let's go to TGI Friday. We drinking. I'm finna go TGI Friday. Like, I did not know how important it was for me to be there with him instead of going out with my friends. So that's why I'm saying, like, and in the end, when I left that relationship, left my family and value those friends more, they was not there.
They don't be.
When shit came, when shit hit the fan,
Absolutely.
they wasn't there for
Was
me.
he
So
ever
that's
like
what I'm
that
saying.
to you though?
What? No.
No. Okay.
I didn't realize that. That's what I'm saying. It's so much stuff that you really don't know what you have until it's gone.
Yeah, because at the time
You don't
like,
pay
he
attention to
good,
your
he can
actions.
take care of
Like, your
himself.
actions can get you fucked all the way up.
That's
Like,
if you're not mindful of.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're not being. You just thinking like, these my friend, these my bitch. I've been with them since elementary school. These like,
Yeah.
Fuck
I
them.
fuck him, fuck these bitches.
Oh, and
You
that's
know, like, my
yeah.
friends over everything and all of that. And then when I realized, like, damn, when I'm all alone with these kids, where are they?
Nowhere to be found.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
Fuck a girl's trip.
Yeah, because it's like at
I'm
the end
just
of the
saying,
day,
fuck a girl's trip. Like,
your companion can give you something that your friends
yes,
cannot.
That's so true.
They
So it's
gonna
like
have
you
your
realize that
back.
when they're gone. So it's like, no, and I will happily say that since we then got to this point, and I'm happily in a relationship. I've been with my man for 4 years.
Oh, nice.
And
I usually
not
ask
gonna
that
pay your
question
bill.
early on, but yeah.
And I just feel like, yes.
Your
yes,
friends ain't gonna
I
pay your
agree.
bills. They ain't gonna do
At the
shit
end
for
of
you.
the day, he has something that your
Them
friends
friends ain't
don't
gonna pay your
have.
bills. Them friends ain't gonna ask you, girl, you hungry, you this and that. They'll probably buy you a little meal or two, or when you going out to. But your man, that's for you, that's your provider, he's gonna do way more for you than these damn bitches.
If you go to the hospital,
You got a good one when you got a good
if you're on your
When you got a
deathbed,
good one.
yeah, you're not gonna like it when you're 40, 50, going through some stupid little medical thing, or when you're on your deathbed and like you're expecting your friends to be there. No, the thing that we want when we're dying is a family around us.
Yes.
We want kids around us.
I want
like
my love.
So
Yeah,
your
like-
friends
like-
aren't
Hold
like
our
your adopted
hand.
family.
no, but no.
At the end
Well,
of the day,
here's the
but
thing.
it's
Like, I do
different.
believe that friendship is an amazing thing. Like, friendship is definitely a huge deal. But your family, the person that you build with, like, it's goofy to me because as somebody that's been in a lot of serious relationships, I've been in 5 serious relationships probably with every girl. Okay, and like I've also like have had multiple business partners that were men or other friends and stuff like that. I've done a lot of things with other people, and friendships never work. Your best business partner is your fucking
person.
girl.
Yep.
Your fucking because that person cares more about y'all's investments, what y'all are doing, y'all's like what's going on, because their whole life is invested in it as well. So like they're like your friends are gonna fucking not put in the same effort as you. They're gonna fucking not put in the same
Right,
amount of
it's
money.
your
They're-
life.
Yes, you gotta understand. Like at the end of the day, the person who's really your ride or die, like even though you might have known your friends for a decade, that person that's
They
your
ain't
spouse is really the one that's right, that really loves you,
And
that
your
really
man-
loves you,
and
and a
your-
lot of people don't get that.
And your man gonna tell you, he gonna give you the
They
heads
tell
up on
you
your
who-
friend.
yeah,
He gonna be
she
like,
ain't a
man,
good
that
one.
girl ain't.
I don't
ain't-
like her.
I don't
She
like
don't
her.
like
So
her.
y'all better
You gotta pay
listen. They
attention.
see. You know how many women in your circle that's jealous of you? She around you to make sure you ain't up above
To
her.
sabotage you,
They're
yeah.
not
She-
better than
Man,
her,
these
yeah.
women ain't hitting on nothing. They will do your man in a minute.
That's true.
Yeah, y'all got
If
y'all.
you
you
was to
can't
ask your ex right now, one of your ex, you can ask tonight. Ask one of your any one of your ex, which one of your friends hit him up when y'all broke up?
I ain't trying to fight nobody tonight.
I'm-
Right? Yeah, that's what's
He
gonna
gonna
happen.
tell you. He gonna tell you
Oh,
which
true.
one done
Here
hit
you
him
go.
up when y'all broke up.
But you see, those aren't friends. Those will be
No.
acquaintances or
That's
you
not
know.
Those be the ones that be
the
on them
ones
girls'
that's
trips.
No, it was
The
somebody
ones
you
closest to
considered a
you.
friend at
Yeah.
one point in time.
Yeah.
So
The ones
Yeah.
closest
To
to
be
you be
fair.
the ones that
Sure.
do you the
Here,
worst.
here, let's go ahead and go to the other super chats,
Yeah.
bro. Thank you so much. We got $5 from JD. Oh yeah, we just did that one. Yeah, thank you, bro. $5 from Glenn Lawrence. She is speaking about what? How do I say that?
Bonobos.
Bonobos, which are monkeys. What are those?
Yeah.
I don't even know what
What
she's
you
talking
talking
about.
about?
He's
Men with
talking in
$5.
reference to whenever the lady on the far right was actually discussing about women sleeping around with multiple men, stuff like that.
Oh, she was
earlier,
talking
so
about
yeah.
bonobos. It must have
Yeah.
been the which are monkeys.
No, I'll send the.
It's not monkeys,
to
bro.
you, I promise.
Go to the next one. $5. We are Glenn Lawrence again. We are equal but different. Equal in value, different in function. That is a good way to put it, bro. Yeah.
Equal in value.
But-
What
but
is
val-
that supposed to mean?
Like in value, like we're both the same value.
We both
You
bring
see,
stuff
this
to
is
the
the
table.
triggering part.
We both bring.
Why? Because women are higher value.
No. We can be of equal value. At 25 cents, whether it's heads up or heads down, it's still 25 cents.
Yeah, we're the same. That's what he's saying. We're the same value.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're just different.
It's just a head and a tail.
$10 from
You hear
Zora's
me?
Lost. Ladies, your answers to not change for the man you want just shows how society has failed. Fellas, take notes on what kind of women you need to avoid. Invest in animal food and box wine. Girls' trips are 3 or 4 activity. Yeah, so the reason why he's saying this, ladies, is because like since y'all don't want, like, the way that like a lot of guys in this space kind of see things sometimes is that the women have to change because y'all want the ring in the relationship. So a lot of men think that y'all, but it just depends who y'all are chasing. Here's the deal. He's right if y'all are Chad chasing. If
Wait
y'all,
a minute, I'm not chasing nobody.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're in a relationship,
your
ma'am, so we know you're not
Even
chasing
if I
anything.
wasn't, though, I was
We not
never
chasing
chasing
But
him.
but like,
We
here's
are
the
the
deal,
catch.
though. I would honestly
the
say
prize.
the best relationships is a woman that actually somewhat pursued that guy, because that means that she has burning, genuine desire for him.
I
If
agree, though.
a guy,
I agree.
yeah, a guy sitting there simping for fucking 3 months on dates with you, you do not care about as much as the guy that you let fucking hit on the first night or
I
within fucking a
agree.
few days or a week or whatever. You do not give a fuck about the simp that's waiting and just taking you on dinners. You really don't.
We be annoying.
You have to know. You have to be. You have to be
Yeah, real.
attracted to more than just the fact that he looks good. You have to know that he got something to bring to the table that I think I might need, or that I think I might want. So let me see what's up. Like, because I don't want the dude that just been wanting me. Because I know that you don't have nothing that I want. I would have been knowing that by now.
It's a Disney fairy tale that
I
like
want
the man is
something
supposed
that
to
you
do
got,
all
like
this
you want something
pursuing.
that I got.
Yeah, and it was right for men to pursue when all women were chaste. When all women were fucking virgins or like
Virgins are
basically
virgins.
nothing. You're
Virgin
right.
Mary.
Y'all were such a fucking prize. And like to be able to get the pussy, it was hard as fuck.
Times have
You had to do all types of shit and get married and do all types of shit. So yes, y'all were absolutely the fucking prize. But now today, and it's not y'all's fault, it's the women that sleep around's fault. I'm not saying y'all are hoes, but the girls that give out pussy for nothing, they devalued pussy. They made the fucking stock price go down on pussy. And it's not y'all's fault. It's
Get
their
it
fault.
together, hoes. Come
Get
on.
it together, bitch.
Y'all hurting me. Y'all
Hey,
hurting us.
It might
okay?
be. It might be
This pussy
changing.
is
It might be
priceless.
changing. Here,
Get
go
it
ahead and go to the
together.
next one. It might be changing. You know, I really believe that everything's kind of like changing right now. $5 from Glenn Lawrence.
The Mayan calendar already exploded.
Yeah, 2012. Flip the script. Ask her if she would be cool with her man going on a trip with the guys to Vegas for the AVN Awards.
Yeah, my girls are coming right with it.
home,
Like,
right.
if they have girlfriends and you have your girlfriend, then we can all have a party.
Oh no, poly. That's scary. We don't want poly relationships.
No, I didn't say that.
Everybody can have everybody. $5 from Zora's Lost.
I
What's
don't
sad?
like to share.
No.
Yeah. What's
No.
sad is the more freedom women get, specifically sexually, and more the levels, specifically sexually, the more the levels of depression have risen for them over every year. Yeah, that is true. The most depressed demographic of people is 45-year-old single women right now. If you look at the stats,
Because they don't got no friends. They
and
left them
it's-
behind with the divorce.
it's also predicted. Stanley, or what is it, Stanley Morgan, or Stanley Morgan. Or they actually are doing like all these analytics to figure out what's the best stuff to invest in over the next decade, and the best women. They're making all their predictions based off the fact that they're predicting 52% of women are going to be single and childless in 10 years. So so they're making all types of investments to just make sure that they're going to make a lot of money off women being stuck single, because they're predicting it. They're already predicting
Unplug
it.
your TV, y'all. Unplug that.
Or your phone, man.
I don't even
And the radio.
yeah,
Pick and choose what you put
yeah,
in.
that's good. We can go to that next one, the one that JD just did. Thank you, Dreads in the Black, for teaching the panel. Most women in modern life don't have accountability for her past. Yeah, Yeah, thank you, mommy. Yeah. Well, it's just you've experienced a lot. That's why I love having you on these panels.
Like,
You've literally gone through
when
all
I
of
saw
it.
that shit like firsthand, where it's like I undervalued him. I did. I'm just being real. Like,
And
I never had like a cheating issue. Never went through the phone, but I did choose my friends.
Is he
over
he
him.
still available to you?
Hell no. I'm straight on it.
And I'll explain to y'all, ladies, like why it's hard for women to have accountability in this. Because if you have a ton of options, if you think about how many options y'all have coming in, and it just depends. Like, you know, if you're on Instagram stuff, you can have all these people coming in, but they're not real options. There are a lot of dorks, a lot of losers, a lot of broke guys, a lot of people just asking for sex. There are a bunch of, but it's an illusion. You have all these options. It's an illusion of all these men, but in reality, there's only a few really good fucking guys
that want you. Like,
that really want
the option
you.
is very slim to none of a man, especially if you just leaving out of a serious relationship. And just to be honest, like, to be real, most women, if you leave out of a long relationship, 4 or 5 years, 10 years relationship, or a long marriage, you're gonna always compare that person to the next person, which takes you longer to find someone or to even attract a man that really wants to be in a relationship. He gonna want to fuck.
Yeah.
That's all. A man will wait 3 months to fuck you and ghost you.
Yeah,
after
and then
he
ghost
fuck
you right after. Yeah.
Yes, because he got what he wanted.
Yeah, he got what he wanted.
And he was fucking other bitches the whole time.
Right.
He was gonna wait till you gave yours up.
Yes, like that's what it's like. Sometimes it's best to stay home, man.
Yeah.
Ladies, stay home.
Yeah,
Ain't shit out here.
Yes, good advice.
I'm just being honest, y'all. If that man ain't doing nothing to you, like bad, this and that, stay home.
Don't lose a good man now.
Don't
We
get
ain't
mad
saying that.
because
we ain't gonna let
he's
a good
not
man
going
go.
out on dates with you. Don't, like, we leave men over emotional reasons because, oh, he's not taking me out. I see my friend, she on social media dates and she on this and that. Don't leave your man for no shit like that. Don't leave your man because he ain't taking you out.
Don't be comparing lives. Don't be comparing lives.
Don't compare your life, especially on social media. That's only a glimpse. You don't know what they're going through after they post that picture or what's leading up to them posting that picture. So don't compare yourself at all.
Please don't compare yourself.
I always say that social media is not a real place.
Social media is not
come
a
back
real
to real
place
life
at all.
I'm so happy we're getting so many tables that are like all about this because it makes me feel like there's a wave of people learning to stop staring at the social media.
Get off them and the sad thing is about everything that we're talking about here that Sergio's talking about is there's things that ladies that you do, such as girls trips, that'll put you in the sex only category or put you in the single girl category and you don't even know it.
I still refuse to believe that, sir.
Well,
y'all gotta understand, like, you would never know it. Like, y'all don't understand, and y'all don't understand how smart these guys are. Like, guys are very smart about being like, all right, sure, her Instagram looks like this, she has all these pictures, she's not a wife. She is not, and don't get me wrong, ladies. I know very beautiful fucking women who are very loyal. They got less than fucking 7, 8 bodies. Like, they're very good girls. But that doesn't mean that the man that she wants a ring from isn't going to fucking put her in the sex only category. Like I said, she might be fucking perfect, but he might see that and be like, oh, I could never see that as my mother of my kid. I could never see her with my last name because people are going to judge me based off of how she shows herself. When we go in public, people are going to know I'm with that. Y'all got to understand, we care a lot about legacy, about how other men see us. Like, a lot of y'all don't see it from a man's perspective because you're not a man. But, like, men definitely see, like, Instagrams, like, asses out pictures, like, going on girls' trips, going out with girls' nights when you're in a relationship. Those are all red flags that will put you in the sex-only category, and then you'll never know. Because we're not gonna tell you, hey, just so you know, I'm putting you in the sex-only category now. And we're never going to be in a relationship. What he's going to do, he's going to keep taking you on dates. He's going to keep being sweet. He's going to keep buying you flowers. He's going to keep doing all this stuff so he can keep fucking you while he's fucking other girls, too. Like,
you got to think about it, Sergio, like, the percentage of the type of man you are, the percentage.
Yeah. It's only the top 10% of men that are doing it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You are in the percentage where you actually look at that. See, most women are attracted to those guys that don't care. Like, they will still use that to their advantage. Like, oh, I got me a bad thing, but he's still cheating on her. But she feel like because she's uploading these sexy photos that make him want her more. But he don't really. He don't want that.
Again,
we're animals. We want sex.
Yeah.
We want sex, but we don't want to wife it. It's really fucked up how a man's brain is. Because we are, like, we always got to go back to remember that we are animals. 300,000 years. Like, we're basically fucking animals still. So, smartphone, dumb human. Okay, like we're not that bright. Trust me. Yeah, literally. $10 from Jorah's Lost, man. Yeah, go ahead and click that one up. Keeping up with these bitches tonight. $10. Most men are not attracted to your money, status, success. You end up masculine as fuck. You can't be feminine and masculine at the same time. If you're not feminine, fit, compliant, and nice, you won't ever keep a man. And that is also sometimes true. This is why it's hard for a woman once they get into their 30s, if they've worked their whole life and they're very good at being successful, very good at making money and stuff.
Shit.
Yes, if you get really good at all that shit, it can really
damage your femininity.
Well, I don't think that damages. I don't think it necessarily damages your femininity. It's just harder to pull it back out. But I truly believe
I said, pull it back out. That's what I'm saying.
But
if
you can do it.
Woman,
you can do it though.
If you with a woman and she's being too masculine, she don't want you.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna keep it real with you. If she's being aggressive with you, she don't fucking want you. If a woman want a man, I don't care how fucking masculine, because we both have it all.
Oh, she'll act like a woman.
She will be like, yes, baby.
She'll be submissive.
And I found she would be very submissive. Like, you just can't go around being submissive to every goddamn man you see. No, he gotta earn that shit. And that's what I'm saying. Like, in most cases, if she's being too masculine, she just don't want you. She might want you for some money or something. But she don't want you like that, because if a woman wants you, she gonna be real soft spoken.
I always say if a guy is in his masculine role, I always say a woman falls into her feminine role.
Yeah,
but there's not a lot of men in their masculine role today.
They're not.
It's very hard to find, ladies. Y'all got to realize that it's a small percentage chance of you finding a real man in his masculine frame. And you have to you gotta be prepared though to step into his frame. Yeah. Men hold frame, and that's what shows confidence and that he's a good catch. But you have to step into his frame. You got to remember that. You got to step into his rules, into his borders and stuff. And that's a true leader. That's what you really want. You want somebody taller, stronger, faster, a leader.
Absolutely, I wholeheartedly agree.
Sergio, I got a question for all the ladies here.
Yeah, go for it, bro.
So, back to something that Mommy Three Loves just mentioned. She said if a woman's masculine towards her man, she doesn't want him. It's not the necessarily just want him, but my question to you guys is, have y'all ever had genuine desire for a man? And I mean a dude that you really, really want to be with. Like, you're going to do anything to be with him.
Yes.
Like burning genuine desire. Yeah,
absolutely.
Anybody that has not had it?
No, everybody's had it.
I agree.
So what ended up you not being able to retain that man that you had burning
the guy
genuine
that you
desire
had the burning genuine desire for?
Because men are hunters. They don't like that. They don't like that. They want to be able to pursue that on their own. They don't like that. Oh, you need this and that. They don't like that over pursuing from a woman. They just don't like that.
Okay. Let's go around the table with that. I want to hear what caused you as an individual not being able to retain that man that you
had burning genuine desire for. Alicia.
For me, it was distance, because he doesn't live in Texas, so I'm like, long distance. I don't think I want to deal with that. So
you can't do anything with that one.
It was distance as well. Like, we was in college and stuff, so we didn't go to the same schools and things of that nature. And then I feel like also he was very arrogant and big-headed because he was athletic. He was trying to go to the NFL. So even though I was doing all of those things, he still liked the options that was available to him.
Yeah, y'all got to understand, athletes have a ridiculous amount of options, ladies. Like, I'm talking stupid right now because of social media and like how all the women are going up to the top, especially with dating apps. Those guys got stupid amounts of girls. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you already kind of went. Yeah. What about you?
I can keep a man, but the man couldn't keep me. So like I said before, I'm constantly growing and evolving. And if I met you at a specific place in life and we can't grow past there to be better, to do better, to be greater, then I got to let you go, boy.
You had burning genuine desire for him, though? Like, you really loved him? Like,
I still love him.
Oh, you're alpha widowed then. So did it end because you were, like, were you taking care of him in the household? Like were you making more money? Were you the breadwinner?
It was 50-50.
Yeah.
It was 50-50.
And this is what we like to teach.
Don't work.
It don't fucking work. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for being an example so we can prove to everybody every time. 50-50 doesn't work, guys.
I need to be taken care of. Okay,
yes, it doesn't
I'll
work.
cook, I'll clean, I'll do what I gotta do.
Even if you got burning genuine desire for you, that 50-50 shit fucks it up.
Right, but can I real quick?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, go ahead.
because in the corporate world, you're right. When we practice much of our masculinity, we come home and we don't want to cook.
Yeah,
we don't want to clean. The kids are annoying as fuck too. So yeah, sure, our money has.
Oh, fuck them kids.
yeah, our money can buy the nanny, can buy the chef. Yeah, but it takes away from home. It takes away
Yeah,
from.
and you can still get fired from that fucking job. Like that
Right.
job doesn't give a fuck about you. That's why, like, and it's the only reason why all this shit is fucked up is because the powers that be wanted women to go into the workforce because that's double the taxes. Women are 80% of the credit card debt. Most of the consumer base is women. Okay, like they want women working and going and doing all this shit because they make stupid way more money in taxes. The GDP goes way more up. They want y'all single. They don't want y'all together. Because if y'all are together, y'all are building generational wealth. Y'all are buying houses and shit. They like y'all gotta fight against like the environment that is trying to force y'all to stay single so they can make more money off of you. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Like y'all gotta realize that like if y'all team up with a man, y'all are gonna kick the world's ass instead of the world kicking your ass.
But we got to team up together, though.
Yeah.
Because I
100%.
believe I point at you, and there's three fingers pointing right back at me.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like I said, it's the complementarianism thing. Like we really can work together amazingly if we can understand that some of us were built to do some things really good, some of us were built to do some things really good. And like I gotta explain this just really quick how me and my girl's relationship works. It's complementary, but I drive the car. I'm 51% decision on most things that are my category of things that are my complementary things. Now, if it's something about cooking or something like that, I'm gonna let her make the decision on that. Like, oh, we should get this meat instead of this meat at the grocery store. She's the one in that category. She's driving the car in that category. If she got pregnant, she's saying if the baby's gonna come or not, because I can't force somebody to have an abortion or not, or keep a kid or something. So there's certain things that she's the ruler on, but there's certain things that I'm the ruler on. And that's it. Like there's that's how every relationship should work. But usually it's egalitarian, and people are like, I want to be the leader. I want to be the top. But I want to do this. And
I
that's
think
horrible.
that is egalitarian because she's a leader at home.
Egalitarian is 50-50 everything.
Right.
So voting on every type of issue that you have.
No.
Like, should we turn left right here?
So there's 100% of responsibilities, and you uphold 50 of them, which is bread making, and then you come home and I break the bread.
Well, there's different types. We can't put values on it.
It's deeper than that. It's deeper than just you go to work, you're making sure if some shit go wrong at the house, you call a plumber or you fix it, and I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm taking care of the kids. No, it's more. It gets down to like the logistics and dynamics of the relationship. Some shit I don't want to have to make a decision. I don't even want to think about it. I want my man to be able to take care of it. Mm-hmm. It could be anything, but I don't want to think about this shit. You do it.
Yeah,
because I know that you have the ability to like make a better decision.
Yeah, well, you're sitting here getting really
at home stuff. It's so much deeper than at home stuff. Like you were saying, like you are listening. I feel like you're listening off just like not stupid stuff, but like petty stuff in a sense. Like you just listen off
level
surface. Thank you, surface level things. But like when you in a real relationship, you do different things for your partner and vice versa. Like it's not just the basics. If you want a real long lasting relationship, it goes far beyond just surface level shit.
Well, I like what I like to tell everybody is like how me and her are. We're constantly working for each other.
Yes.
So that means that if it's always like, what do you need? 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 And she's always like, what do you need? What do you need? What do you need? It's to the point where we don't even have to ask what we need anymore. She already fucking knows what I'm always gonna answer.
It's like they say, if you
it's a servant. You got to be a servant on both sides.
You don't know how to take care of a plant, then you don't know how to care for anything. Honestly, like it's that simple because it's like a nurturing thing.
It's just being Christ-like. I don't even like being that religious on this channel, but it's being giving and not giving without accepting something. Exactly. And everybody today is so fucked up because they have so much pride and they only will give if they get something in return. That is the worst. Transactional, yes, it is the worst thing you can do in your life, and that's with every fucking relationship you have with your spouse, with your friends, with your family. You should always be giving, and the universe is a beautiful fucking thing, guys. It gives back when you give to it every time. So it's just like don't if once you find that guy, work hard for him. And if he reciprocates it, that means that's the one.
Y'all both trying to help each other win. It's no competition. Y'all both trying to better each other.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
For sure. What was the question, bro?
It was. Have you ladies ever experienced or had burning genuine desire for a man, and
why did
it was? So why did it end?
Yeah. Why did? Oh wait, did you answer it?
No, but I feel like I had a genuine burning desire for the man that I'm currently with.
It's not ended.
It's just been a thing all my life. I've been knowing him my whole life, so it's just been a thing, and I feel like he's worth a lot of
The
shit.
thing.
Like a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's a great person, phenomenal.
He
Within
better be
his
watching
self.
this. You hear her?
Yeah.
I don't know if
Ring
he gonna
on
watch
it.
this. Don't
No,
watch
yeah.
it.
Don't, yeah,
watch it.
we're gonna hide him on the story for this one. What about you?
I did. I did have a guy that I was like all about, but I think I went dumb on it, you know, like I felt like I gave too much. At first, yeah, like, you know, you gave me, I give you, you know, we're taking care of each other. And like you said, like like you remind me of him sometimes, like with oh, you're like, I'm a man, like I'm very traditional.
Mhm.
And he was like that too. Like he had kids, he had younger kids, and I stepped into that role of like stepmom and
Mhm.
like potty training and like all this. We moved to another state together, like all of this, and he cheated on me. So it's like I'm sitting here cooking and cleaning, like raising kids that aren't even mine. Like
Yeah.
their mom wasn't even like in the picture, you know,
Mhm.
like I was a down ass bitch like since day one, you know, and like for you to do me like this, it's
Yeah.
just like
I gotta ask, like, how tall was he? Was he really attractive?
no, he was 5'9" actually.
What was he really attractive though?
I mean, to me, yeah, like to me he was.
No,
What-
but to the average
to
person.
the average
You
woman,
think
like,
so?
yeah.
Well, what
think
does
so.
that have anything to do with
Well,
integrity?
because there's, and I'm not saying like so let me just say this, but beforehand, there's high value men and there's high quality men. Okay, a high value man he's valuable, so that means other people see him as valuable too, not just you. Okay,
Yes.
you were probably dating a guy that was a high value man, and I'm not saying he's a good quality man because he cheated. But you got to understand when y'all date or when women date high value men, and there's obviously now there's a huge difference between a guy who sits there and he was on Tinder and all these dating apps while coming home to you, you know, like chasing all these girls all the time, and then he finally got some pussy from one of them or something and cheated on you. I think there's a difference between that type of guy because he's a piece of shit. He's a fucking loser. He's a simp. He's giving out too many resources to other women. But like, let's say he was such a valuable guy that women throw themselves at him. It is extremely hard for not only for a guy to have that, but it's rare. Not most men can't do that. So if he exercised that option, I would just, you know, argue some men, like, I don't know, some, like, this is usually for the women, honestly, in the black community, because black men are extremely sought after. They're extremely fetishized because of pornography and because of rap music and stuff. So usually sometimes I have to give advice to some black women, like, your man is going to be, you know, like, he might exercise some options, you know, and you might, if you need to decide if you're the type of woman where you can be with that or not. And there's some women though who will do that. And that's why guys will do that, is because they will find a woman who will be okay with it sooner or later sometimes. Not saying not saying it's a good thing. Yeah, but it's just the times we live in. And you gotta understand though, this is something that if we look back at biology, we look at history, there's tons of men that did this. Alexander the Great, like sultans, like there's
Martin Luther King cheated.
Yeah, even Martin Luther King. Even Martin Luther King
cheated, baby.
So like it's
King
King David. Like, you gotta understand.
Like what?
Now I'm not saying any of it is
Niggas
good.
ain't
If
did
you
shit
read
at
the
all.
Bible, all the men that did this stuff didn't exactly have the best lives because they did it. There was negative repercussions from it. So I don't preach for guys to do this, but I understand the world and how it is, and I understand that those men. This is one of those things. You know, I like to go back to biology, and I understand that there's certain men that do that. Yeah, y'all just don't choose them. Y'all choose the good, normal guys, and you're fine. But I also have to understand, just like how there's a percentage of men that do that, there's also women. There's a percentage of women that care a lot. They're biologically designed to look for a provider. So there's some women that we would call gold diggers, but they're not really gold diggers. They're biologically designed to look for a man that makes more than them. That is, yeah, and is a provider.
Smart.
Yeah.
But aren't we all programmed this way? But except we're conditioned otherwise.
Guys are not looking for providers
that's what
ever.
I'm
We're never
saying.
looking for a woman
not
who can provide.
us women
But
being
think
the
about it.
provider.
And if you
being
are,
the
I
one
don't
taken care
know
of.
what type of man you
But
are.
think about it.
I just don't know.
For example, I'm gonna put it out there. Lala Anthony, right? She divorced Carmelo Anthony for cheating, right? And he had a baby, blah blah blah. What is her life like now?
She getting that body done.
But how
she
she
just
being-
out
I'm
there
just saying.
Flourishing though.
She's out. She's doing
flourishing,
a lot, but
you
she
know,
looks lonely.
but you know what she wants though.
She want attention.
Nobody still have not wiped her up yet.
She wants a companion.
She wants. She's dating this young guy from the BMF show. This and that. Think
we
about the
cougars now.
options we have once we fall in love. Think about the options we have once we fall in love with a man. and try to just go out again. Tiara Murray, the twin.
Yeah.
She said she just posted today. I hope love find me again.
Really? I'm so glad I don't be on Instagram.
She left. She think about why she left her marriage because she wasn't happy. Think about the option that women have once they leave these relationships.
Can I say something?
We don't have options like that to find love. We have options to fuck.
Yeah,
That's easy.
yeah.
You don't think we said that before?
It's easy to go out and have sex with a man. Because at the end of the day, we're going to always compare that person that's so-called cheated on us and did us wrong. We're going to still compare other people to the person that did us wrong. You ain't going to find nothing else.
If you had real burning genuine desire for him and you're alpha, like we were talking about alpha widowed. Alpha widowed is like whenever a guy was so good, like you're widowed by him. Like you can't even see other men. Because like that guy was so fucking baller, you know, like he was so good. And you can also be alpha widowed in categories, like women that sleep around a lot. You can have a guy that gave you such a badass experience on a vacation, a guy that has such good dick game, the best kisser, the best, like you can be you can have so many things that are like way up here that every guy you meet is barely hitting half on any of those things. And it's just like, well, fuck, all these guys suck. And it's just like, well, yeah, you experienced a lot of really awesome shit. And now you don't want to experience, like your body, women are extremely, y'all know that y'all's orgasm, how y'all are sexually, it is all very mental. It is very like emotional.
That's why the missionary girls, ooh, when you find you that one. Ooh.
But yeah, but that's why you have to protect it.
So fast, and we use being bored or being this and that to leave a relationship. But sometimes you gotta really put yourself in the man's shoes. Like, what did you do to make them cheat? Like, sometimes we really have to look at this shit. Sometimes, not
all the time.
I will say this.
I shouldn't take responsibility for your poor actions.
You did what you had to do as like you was being a stepmom. You was doing all this.
So 1 Corinthians chapter. So 1 Corinthians chapter 6 talks about this in the Bible, and it says that like a man is supposed to always serve his, like if his woman is asking for sex, he's supposed to give it to her.
Ooh,
if the man is asking for sex, she has to give it to him. Like it literally says that, and the only time that you're supposed to take breaks is when y'all have a scheduled time for prayer. Like that's literally what the verse says. And the reason why it says that is because for a healthy relationship, like y'all understand a lot of stuff in the Bible may be dated, but it is actually good advice because people have been doing relationships for thousands of years. It's actually, some of it is actually really solid advice to keep a relationship together. And a lot of men leave for what she's saying. Like the woman is withholding sex. She's mad about something, or you gotta understand, if guys are usually leaving or if they're like seeking it out, it's usually because something's going on. There's some type of thing, going on. But I mean, but then there's some guys that they're just such G's, like I'm saying. They have girls throwing themselves at them.
Right, and like in your situation, like you didn't have kids with him, right? And you doing all these things and this and that. You kind of devalue yourself to the point where you feel like you probably feel sorry for him. A lot of women, we be feeling sorry for men. These mama boys, these men that sell you these stories that they family didn't do nothing in their life. They mama want shit. They daddy want shit. So all of a sudden, we become mothers to men that's supposed to already be at that point. You want a provider. A man can't be a provider if he come to you, he send you these sad ass stories. So now you feel like,
I'm not trying to
me. He need me. So now you feel like he needs you. He probably told you these stories about his baby mama. He told you a story about his baby mama. His baby mama won shit, and now he got these kids. So you feel like, oh, he need me to survive.
Those kids.
No,
I know.
No. At the end of the day, that man's supposed to be the head. If he ain't trying to be the head, baby, it's time to go.
So I have a question. Yeah, I know y'all. What about the men who just can't control themselves? Because y'all touched on the men who are just high value and sought after, and y'all touched on the man who is like just a good man,
the high quality man,
And so, what about the men who just can't control themselves?
What do you mean?
On yourself.
That is a high value. If
we were talking about sexual preferences, like y'all said, like if the man is not getting it at home, then he's seeking it out. But it's like, what about the man who just can't control it? What if he is
like he's such an animal? He has to just always fuck other girls. It's come so easy to him. See, I don't, and to me that's giving out reason. I don't like a guy that's chasing pussy. Like in any way, shape, or form. I believe in holding your frame, and the right women will come into your frame. So
that's a king.
But like a lot of men though, they're like animals. They want to fuck more, and it's probably because it comes easy to him. You got to once again, it's really hard for men to get sex. 33% of men from the ages of 18 to 30 are virgins and/or haven't had sex this year. So most men, 1/3 of men, aren't fucking right now, and that's and so the guys that are fucking, they're really fucking small. Like that's a small percentage of men that are doing really fucking good and getting a lot of girls and shit. So I think that when a guy gets into a habit because it's easy for him, like it's easy for him to slide into DMs and the girl always responds, or he has really good pictures or whatever, he's attractive. I don't think you can stop it. Like it's a habit that he's built over years, and it's not going to stop. And like I always say, it's damaging because the trauma that you see whenever you're doing that as a guy. So a lot of guys that do that, they're fucking other guys' wives or other people's girlfriends, and they're like seeing that shit. And they're like, "Oh, I'll never trust a fucking woman. Like I'll never fucking do any of this shit." And it's kind of traumatizing. So like me personally, like I experienced it, and I don't think it makes me scared of relationships now because of the things I've seen in the past. And so it's just like, I don't think it's a good thing. So I think if you have a guy like that, you should avoid them. And to me, it's simping. If a guy is liking girls' pictures, DMing them, chasing them, it's a simp thing to me.
It's disgusting.
I don't believe in giving out your money, energy, attention,
it's like
and time.
you're looking at a fucking catalog, you weirdo. Like, get out in real life. If you want to date some women, get your ass off them apps and go out in real life and
do
talk
something
to a
for
woman
yourself.
And see women like
grow.
Like,
that's what
social
go
media
to the gym.
has just really killed everything. Like,
Get into
unfortunately,
hobbies.
that's just the way of the world. But it's
Learn
like
a
I
little.
do believe it's some shit because you're high. Like, what you gonna say to that girl if you was really in her face right now? You gonna say the same thing you say in them DMs? You probably don't even got it. Like,
Well, I mean, if he's a real G though, and he says it in real, or if he says something in real life and it works every time, like the girls are always down for him or something, then I mean, he's a fucking G. Like you can't take it away.
Goes
Like,
down to confidence,
he's a fucking it goes down. Well, confidence looks like it's hard to be a tall, sexy man.
You could be a short, sexy man. I've met short, sexy men. I think it just comes down to your character.
Short, sexy ones?
Yeah, build yourself.
Yeah. If you go to the gym a lot, a guy can be short, and if he goes to the gym a lot, he's still gonna be
recycled. Them guys are recycled. That's why the percentage of those type of men is so low. They recycle. They having sex with all of these women. It's the same. It's like the same type of men. Like I promise you, man, you got some dudes right now with a Star Wars shirt on, ain't had no pussy ever.
Not Star Wars shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to think about the
Not
guy
Darth
when
Vader.
you go in the
Star
store.
Trek.
You got to think about when you go to Walmart, you see the stock boy. He ain't had no pussy, man.
He ain't getting shit.
We still looking at the same group of dudes that just they recycle dick.
No, a lot of women are Eskimo sisters. A lot of women are Eskimo sisters. A lot of women are fucking the same dude. It would actually not even be that wild if the girls, like two girls at this table, happen to have sex with the same guy, because there's like, if we look at the dating apps, if we look at Tinder, if we look at the dating statistics on apps and stuff, women swipe on the top 4.5% of men. Like they all swipe to the same guys. So it's just like it's inevitable. You can't avoid it that everybody's gonna end up fucking the same person.
Luckily for me, I have a short list.
Yeah, but
and I'm from the West.
But that's why
you can't date in your city.
I like to tell everybody to be celibate. If y'all are celibate, then you're fine, because you won't get dickmatized. If you're fucking somebody, then you'll get alpha wheeled, you'll get dickmatized by that person, and then you don't even see the other people. Next thing you know, you have a roster of one guy that takes you on dates, one guy that's like flying, that will pay for your vacations with your friend. Like you'll have a different guy doing these different things, but one guy that you're actually fucking. Like one guy that's actually like working.
He can always call on time. Hey. He can be like, "Hey, I've been thinking about you. He ain't talked to you in 3 months. You finna run over there.
I miss you."
Yeah. Is this the next one, bro? Or I'll do this. Well, I'll do this one, then we'll go back to the other ones. Traditional and modern talks, $10. Thank you, bro. What's the latest thoughts on men with low body count being abstinent for marriage? What's the latest thoughts on men with low body count being abstinent for marriage? Being
men with low
body count
or women.
I think. Wait, what's the lady's thoughts on men with low body count? Yeah, that's weird. So what do y'all think about a man with low body count that's trying to wait for marriage? Was that unattractive?
No,
you don't think so?
That's honorable.
There's so much.
Come over here, you can be that.
I'm gonna put a number on it. Say he has 3 bodies. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
That's fine.
That's fine. What about you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, I'm gonna teach him.
I love that. That's fine.
It's safe. It feels safe.
I would argue though that women usually want a guy with experience. I mean, that's why the guys that that are getting tons of girls keep getting them because they have experience.
I think
my
if
kids
you're
was
the
that
woman
experience
with
don't-
experience,
if you got a little length and a little girth, then
My
I
kid's
think we can work
father,
with something.
he was a
Experience
I
does
can
not
teach you
equal
some
skill.
things.
No, I feel like if you
And he
already
worked
know
in
yourself
You have to be
and
a
know
teacher.
your body,
If you're a learner, you have to be. If you're a student,
Listen.
you have to be a teacher sometimes as well. I can be a teacher sometimes as well in
Yeah.
life. You know, especially if I really like you, like
Making an
3 bodies,
experience.
I'll be like, you kind of special, ain't you?
As
Let's
long
I
as
need
you
to
with
learn
the
a little
shit.
What
more
do you
about
know?
Because
Traditional-
I'm not used to this right
Experience
here.
Let me
don't
show
mean
you a
anything,
couple of
though.
things like this, like that.
Traditional
like
and modern talks. I don't believe this, but it might be true, bro. I've never seen this on a
Cause
fucking panel before.
my ex, he
I could be a
worked.
teacher.
My kid's father, he worked electronics and Walmart. Little nerdy little motherfucker. She was quiet. We met in college, and
And he
man, I turned that boy out.
Uh-oh.
I love it.
Uh-oh.
Let me
That's
teach
raw.
you something.
I
What's
think
the-
it's cute. It
What's
feels
the
safe.
other one? What's the 2 other starred ones? Shit. What time is it? Fuck. $10 from Jameezy. WPPP. Thank you, bro. 20K on the way. Let's fucking go, man. I want to hit 100K. Yeah, everybody, please like the video and please join hit the membership. Please join because we need more members. We gotta get more emojis on here.
And hit that subscribe button
Yeah,
for
yeah,
us, please.
hit subscribe, guys. That's the next one.
That was it.
That was it. Okay, ladies, I'm gonna go ahead and get to my favorite phase of the show, where I like to I like to give y'all a number based off what I see you as in a relationship. Don't be scared. You get to say it right. Y'all get to say it right back to me. Y'all get to hit me back right after. And here's the thing: if I give you a 5, it just means that you're average. 5 is not a bad thing. And this isn't based on y'all's looks. or anything. Yeah. What else? Yeah, but y'all get to hit me back and then give y'all's last thoughts on the show right after. Here, let me read that one really quick from Dr. Matt before. Dr. Matt Rastami, bro, thank you so much. Do you think astrology can predict someone's personality? Oh.
I'm one of those people.
Yeah, really quick. Yeah, I already know.
Yep,
Alicia's
I'm
one of
those people.
She thinks
Yes.
so? Wow. What do you think?
Yeah. I
Oh,
think so.
man.
So I think perspective dictates personality. And if you look at astrology and pick and choose what you want from whatever sign you are, then that's going to determine who you are. So your perspective does. Astrology holds answers to questions in the mystical world. That's a whole nother topic.
You kind of talk yourself
That's like yes or
into
no.
reality, though. Like when you read it and you believe it, then it's going to make it fucking real type thing. Okay, what about you?
Yes, I agree with everything she said.
I
I wholeheartedly agree.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. It's kind of like yes and no because we are part of the universe.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
we're made up from the
moon-
same
yeah,
things
the
stars
moon
are.
Kind of makes the waves
We're
go
out of
and
this world's
shit, you
amazing,
know?
girl.
Hey, I love science and I love that part of science more than anything is that we are made of star stuff and stuff. But astrology is fucking stupid, guys. We're moving through space at millions of miles per hour around the Milky Way right now, and it doesn't matter where the stars are because it's not gonna make a difference in anything. We're like I could understand this possibly if like we were sitting still in space, because then like we're going through and like everybody born at a certain point is all in the certain, but no, like we're going around the Milky Way, like everything is moving, we just don't feel it because of gravity. Like we have no idea that this is going on, so like I can't. And here's the thing, like astrology, it was an amazing, cool, fun thing for thousands of years. There's people, the Gnostics, people have been using this shit for a long time to predict and do different things. It's never been true though. It's a fun thing to talk about, but it's bullshit. And a lot of people don't take accountability for their issues because of astrology. Like they'll be like, oh, well, my sign fucking said this, or like he's a fucking Gemini, so I know what he fucking is.
Can I say
Like,
something?
I can't get
Here,
along with
I gotta ask though.
I can't get
Can y'all
along with
predict
a
what I
Scorpio.
am though?
I
I gotta
can't.
ask. Can y'all predict what sign? Alicia, you can't say shit. Can y'all predict my sign?
I think you giving me Scorpio
You
vibes.
giving me
Pisces, I don't know.
Gemini.
Gemini.
No, Cancer.
Scorpio.
Cancer. You give me Cancer.
She got right, Scorpio.
I knew
Scorpio.
it. 'Cause
I
knew it.
You knew it?
She said
I knew
because them
it.
stars.
Because I'm an Aquarius.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe
Hey,
you
but
now.
she knew it, guys. She fucking knew
Don't
it.
do that.
No, my birthday was January 30th. It just happened. I'm definitely an Aquarius.
Oh, me too.
I had to get you, though.
You got me. You got me.
You an Aquarius? You like one of the few Aquarius guys I've ever met. You crazy?
Yeah, okay.
My son is Aquarius. I have a question though, because like, yeah, you're right with the whole galaxy and the thing, but you know what? The same creator that created humans created the stars, and maybe there's intelligence behind it that intuitively we look up for this intelligence. But
Hatchway.
it's inside because so within is without.
Well,
So
astrology has been
bigger
around for
scale.
6,000 years, and the reason why it was around was because as when we went from hunter gatherers into being the agricultural revolution. When we started that, it all started with us staring at the stars to know the season. So once we learned the seasons and we weren't following herds of cattle anymore, and we started having to be like, okay, we can plant these things here at this year, and it's going to grow to this by this point of the year. When we started doing all that stuff, the way that we kept track was by making these cool stories about a scorpion in the sky and the water bear Aquarius, the water bear, the Virgo the virgin. Like they made these stories for them to help them understand what part of the year they're in. It's a very simple, really good scientific thing that it started out as, but people were just running with it and trying to make it what they want it to be. What's really crazy is that if we look at some of these astrology signs or like the advice they give, they just copy like one thing and then put it in the other one the next week. Like they tell you all the same things that make you feel good. It's a feel good thing. Like it's like and those, you gotta understand, there's profit behind clicks, guys. So if they can get women or they can get people to click these stupid things and stuff like that, there is some dumbass making money off of people fucking clicking this stupid little quote they just created out of nowhere.
So just to clarify, astrology is different from astronomy. Astronomy should be respected.
Yes, of course, okay. Yeah, astronomy is actually real science. Yeah, astrology is just the science, like we're talking about.
The social interpretation of it.
Yeah. But no. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get to that last phase now. I'll start on this side with Alicia because she always comes. Alicia, you haven't fucking changed at all. You're still horrible. I'm just kidding. You're I'm just kidding.
See, I wasn't really talking that much. I wasn't
arguing. Yeah, you didn't interrupt at all. Yeah, you were way different from other shows in that aspect.
Are you judging me?
So like, just so everybody understands, whenever I give this number, it's based off of a few things. It's based off of what most men, especially high value men, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good normal guys like we're talking about that y'all could take that aren't going to have any of these type of preferences as me. But most men that are especially successful, they want a younger woman because it's more chaste. It's better for you, more experiences for you to have with them, healthier kids, all that stuff. So your age is going to have a factor in this. How much you interrupted, how much you talk, because that shows if you're the type of person in a relationship that's always arguing back, or if you're the type of person that likes to listen to men and stuff like that. So yeah, just so y'all understand kind of what this is all based on. It's not based on looks. Like I'm not going to base these numbers on looks at all, because your relationship value is way more than your look value. Alicia, you didn't interrupt or like anything this show. You were very feminine in that way, I guess you could say.
I was listening to everybody. You know?
You wanted to learn a lot, but you didn't actually learn anything.
I did.
How are you gonna make that?
Well, because every time she comes, she doesn't learn anything new. Like she still thinks the same shit.
I have 2 things that I learned. Okay, so the first thing that I learned from you, well, I didn't learn it during this show, but I realized that you were right the first time about me. I didn't want to admit it, but
she's humble.
Yeah, the time, chat.
Me being like argumentative, because I have to challenge everything. Like I need to know why you said it. Does it make sense? Yeah. Like I need to know, can I really trust your opinion, trust what you think, what you say, and all that. So I'm learning to actually let a man be a man.
But trust
to listen.
Man.
Yeah, like I'm learning to listen and look at things from a different perspective and not always think that I'm right just because I'm more logical. So yeah, that's something that I learned. And then also something that you touched on when you were talking about Tia, the twin that got divorced or whatever. It stood out to me that you really need to think about, you can't let happiness be your guide.
Yes, I'm so glad
you build your own.
Yeah, like you're not.
Well, yeah, if you're chasing happiness, you're chasing pleasure.
Right, because it's like in a relationship, I'm gonna make it short. Like, let's say you're not happy with your man right now. Do you still respect that man?
True.
Like you're not. I'm not happy with you right now, but I still respect you. I still love you. So yeah, that's what I got.
Good. This is what
like
I like.
I'm not happy with you now, but we got a business together, so we got to make this shake.
Like I still respect.
Happiness is fickle. It's like
It's like it's a roller coaster, guys. It's up and down. It's y'all's relationship is gonna be down here, and it's gonna be up here. It's gonna go down here too. Like that, and that's life for every individual human too. We all got to learn to ride the roller coaster.
Right. And ride the wave. Like we're a team. You're my partner. We're in this together.
Exactly. No, I really like that. Like you learned. Like I love when you come when I love ladies that come back, guys, because I want everybody to learn all these type of things. I want y'all to always want to bring other people and teach them these things too. If y'all ever want to come back, y'all can do what she did and come back anytime. You're more than welcome to. But yeah, you definitely get at least like I'd see you as like a 7 or 8 now. Honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say a solid
Yeah.
8.
Yeah,
solid
no, like,
8 for her.
Last time I was like
9.
a 3 or a 4 or
Yeah.
something like.
You were triggered. My first time on a podcast, I probably was like a -2.
Yeah, it was bad.
But no, I really think that if you find the right guy, you're gonna do great. And like it's every other piece of advice that I give to find the guy. So just do it. One thing that I have been kind of changing, and I want to say this because it's something new. I have a girl, Torsha. Come on, shout out to Torsha. She was a red pill girl that came on, and she was kind of talking to me about. We were just debating back and forth. Like my point about you don't have burning genuine desire for the guy that you make wait sometimes. And like I kind of changed my stance on that y'all should make guys wait. And like give it up whenever you can't hold yourself back anymore. So when that burning genuine desire is so strong, you just can't. But you need to have that. So maybe a month or 2 or less. But that's one thing that I want to kind of change and start telling women because I didn't know how to answer that question before. But yeah, it's but y'all definitely have to make the guys wait because if y'all choose the guy that's the Chad, like what my relationship is like, it's just you're rolling the fucking dice. You might be able to do it, you might not. You might be able to lock them down, you might not. But another thing, ladies, just so y'all know, one of the big advice I say, because everything is complementary, if y'all do want a valuable guy or if y'all want a guy that has options, you have to lock him in by doing something different than the other girls that are fucking him. So that means cooking, cleaning, or whatever it is. You have to separate yourself from the other women and prove that you're more valuable than them. And that's how you usually do it. If y'all
telling our secrets to the hoes.
If you want to Chad chase, I encourage y'all not to Chad chase and just take the fucking plumber that's gonna be making 100K in 10 years. Just roll the dice on the good guy.
As long as he has the vision.
Yeah, as long as he has the vision. For you, you were very, meek, very, like listened, like you have a lot of really good traits. Like,
beautiful, man.
thank
you. She's a pretty lady.
I think you being short is a good thing. It makes it easier just because height is an issue today. A lot of people are having trouble dating just because of fucking height. So because you're short, I think there's tons of short kings out here. There's a plethora of them. So like because of that, I really don't think you're gonna have trouble if you're okay with selling for. But you're young. How old were you again?
I'm 26.
26. You're still kind of young, so you got a little bit of time. One thing I like to talk about sometimes is the wall. You're at a really weird age where like you can have a little bit more fun for a year or 2, but you could get into the trap where you're not going to find a guy at 27, 28 that you want or like the certain kind of guy you want. And then next thing you know, you're 35 hitting the wall and you're like, what the fuck? Why the fuck did I why am I not finding a guy now? And you're like, oh shit, I don't look like how I looked when I was 26 or when I was 22. Like, I don't look the same anymore. Like, I'm not getting DM'd like I was before. Like, you don't want to hit that point. And there's like a weird, like I said, there's a weird age there in 27, 28 where like, it's kind of like a weird area because it takes a couple years to have a serious relationship. It takes a couple years, to get married, to have the kids and stuff. So like, you kind of don't want to start too late. I tell women to start looking at fucking 21, 22. Like if you're serious about it, because that's how you can lock down a fucking high value ass dude when you're valuable way the fuck up here. Like 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 they always say, black don't crack. You look great for 26. Like there's some women that look amazing. Some women won't hit the wall until fucking 40 because they look so good, but it just depends who you are. It just depends how good your genetics are and stuff, But no, honestly, you easily get like probably a 7 or 8, just like her. Like yeah, definitely really good. You just gotta find the right guy. That's it, really.
Man, I'm in a relationship.
Yeah, I know. Mommy.
How old are you?
I'm 30. I'm 31.
Not you.
Oh, I'm 32.
32. Okay.
And just so y'all know, my girlfriend's 23, so I'm one of those guys in one of those relationships.
And
like
she
I'm
fired it up.
So cute.
but that's just an example that like guys who are like I'm making the high 6 figures, guys who make good money and are 6 foot tall and have certain things, they want a younger, beautiful woman. Like that's what we're designed to want. But yeah, you did really good. I would love for you to come back anytime. Mommy, you automatically get a 10 because I already know I love what you do. I love how you're teaching these women about your experiences because there's not enough fucking women that are speaking from experience for this shit. Like it's insane how hard it is to find women with experience that will be honest and actually will put their pride down or be humble and be like, I did the fucking wrong thing here. I should have been nice to my man in this instance. It's so hard to find because, like I was telling y'all, there's so many options coming in. Why take accountability? Why? I wouldn't. If I was a woman, I would not at all because I could just go to another better guy. But like we were saying, he's not a really better guy. He just wants to fuck.
And and it's so crazy because it was so crazy seeing that Tierra, her saying that I wish, I hope love can find me. And I just sat back and looked at like, I didn't think that a mother of 3 now, man ain't too quick to be with a single mom, but the guy that I found, it's better to grow to love someone. Cause that in love shit, it's dangerous. It can get bad. It can get I'm telling you, it's best to be with someone that you can grow to love and be with, and you can create this union that it works. You can grow old together being with someone that you can grow to love, because they're in love, that trust. I'm telling you, when a man don't trust you no more, he can say he can be in love with you. He don't trust you. He don't want to be with you. Stop chasing him. Stop chasing him. It's over. Yeah. Like it's I promise you it's over. Like he can say, "Oh, I'ma always love you. I'ma always do those things for you," but he would never trust you. When a man lose loyalty for you, he don't respect you in that way anymore. So it's best to be with someone. I couldn't stand the guy I'm with now. Oh, I couldn't stand him, but it was like he just pursued me, and like he let me know like, whatever comes with you, I'm okay with. And that's what I value the most. I value him. Like, he the type of person, I talk a lot. He can do like this. It means shut the fuck up. He don't control me. He protects me. It's not about control. It's about protection, loyalty, respect. And that's what a lot of women need to stop trying to fall for that. I need butterflies. I need love. No, you don't. You need someone that protects you, respects you, and honor you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I promise you, it works.
No, I'm so happy. Yeah, no, I really love everything that you're doing, and just please keep doing it. You know that you're going to be coming back in the next couple of months, because I need you to always. I need your help on every fucking panel. Honestly, like it just makes it so much better. For you, damn. It's the only thing. The only thing that puts you back was just the interrupting early and the age. But otherwise, you're a very genuine person, and you're very smart, and you're willing to learn, and like that's everything. Like the biggest thing that we're learning at this table every week is the difference between people that are wanting to learn and open-minded, willing to listen to other people. And dude, the last few weeks it's been perfect. Everybody's been doing so good at that, and it's partially because I'm getting better at communicating it. But women, everybody is changing. Like there's a big pendulum swinging back right now to where people are starting to realize the truth of this world, I believe. And like we're all part of this. Like we're all pushing this together, guys. Yep. And I see you as a very smart person that's helping that happen. Because I would you're just a little below average just because of a couple of things. You're a 4, but that's it. Like you're just
I am the one.
Yeah. But I'm not saying. And here's the thing: most women, like I said, they fall into a very awesome feminine role if the man was the right man. Yeah. So for all I know, you could be a fucking 10 if the right man pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't know. Like it's a matter of like, you'll see.
I appreciate it. Not that I care, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming for sure. For you. Obviously, you're doing something right because you're in a relationship. Any girls that come in on the show and they're in a relationship, I automatically assume you're doing something right. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in the relationship. So I'm going to automatically say, and also based off of your listening skills and everything, you're a good 9-10. And it's probably because that's why you're in a relationship. You're doing something good. So keep doing it. You're obviously, if there, maybe you learned something, some way to respect your man better or something from the show, but obviously you don't need to learn too much. You did good. But yeah, just the biggest thing is always listen to your man, always respect your man, but you're already doing it. Good job.
Thank you.
For you, you did really fucking good. Like you're willing to listen. Like once again, amazing listening skills. Everybody wanted to learn something. Everybody was open minded. This is a really good table. You're easily probably like a 6. And the only reason why you're not a 7 or an 8 is because of your age. Sometimes that is a factor.
What's the problem with it?
Like I said, this is just from my personal preference. Now, most guys that are the normal men, the guys that make $40,000 a year, the guys that are 5'9", average, they're not going to have the type of preferences as me because they can't afford it. They can't most men don't have options. That's as simple as it is. They take what they can get. Most guys. So because of that, y'all are still fine. There's tons of guys out there that would be great for y'all. Now, is he going to be the really attractive dude or like really tall or anything? Maybe not, because those guys are getting other girls sometimes, or they want to start a family and not have to be a stepfather or something, So that's or they don't want, or like geriatric pregnancy is at 35. So like a lot of guys like are thinking about having perfectly healthy babies and stuff like that, they're looking for younger women. Like I said, it's a natural thing too. Like my family and a lot of people have shamed me my whole life for my choice in women because I've always dated women young. I was like Leonardo DiCaprio for fucking years, always dating a fucking girl that was 20, 21, and I was 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I've always dated like 21, 22-year-old girls. And that's just because that's what and it's not even that's what I naturally like. That's what fucking naturally comes to me too. Like honestly, like that's what comes to me. That's what I end up sleeping with and having burning genuine desire with. It's not like what I really want. It's just those are the women that end up loving me the most. It's really like it's not even my fault sometimes, I feel like. But no, I think that you're great though. I think that y'all's number, it's not a big deal because trust me, there's millions of men out here. Like I said, 33% of men are virgins and or having sex this year. They would fucking love anything. They would love y'all. They would probably really cherish y'all. So I'm not gonna say that like y'all couldn't find something amazing because you can't find something amazing. Now y'all can give me a number back of what you think I would be in a relationship, and then give me a last thoughts on the show, like what you thought, and if you would want to come back. We'll start on your end this time.
What's my number from 1 to like?
1 to 10, yeah.
Um,
Like I said, 5 is average, so I'm always happy with 5 because I am a very average person, I believe, in most
like
aspects of life.
I feel like you are very like traditional. There's some things that you said that like this is like stuff that my father would tell me. You know, like did you ever see your mother with like guy friends? Did you ever see me with like friends that are girls? And it's like no, right?
Mhm.
And that was like one of his things. Like when you're in a relationship, it's unity. You know, it's like you guys. So I see like a lot of that in you. So I would definitely give you like an 8 or a 9 for sure.
Oh, thank
Well,
you.
where's your girlfriend? I'm just kidding. No, and she seems super happy. Like you guys are super cute. I love it.
She makes me the 8 or 9.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are great.
No,
And yeah, I would love to come back. The
you would
vibe
love to
is
come
great.
back?
Yeah, you guys
Hell
are
yeah.
awesome.
No, thank you so much. I would love for you to come back and bring another person. You know, if you ever want to come, just let me know. What about you?
Yeah, I agree. I would give you like probably an 8 or 9. I feel like you have strong leadership characteristics, and for me personally, there's just something that I value and I look for when I'm looking for a man. I'm in a relationship, but I just feel like that's a big thing for me. And I feel like you have a vision for where you want your family to go and where you want y'all to be. And I think that that's everything, honestly, in a relationship. Like,
guys, look to the future. And this is so which by the way, guys, I start my course for men in about a week or two. So if y'all want to learn my tricks, I'm about to be selling it for a pretty good price, guys. So, and like that's the biggest thing that I'm going to be teaching is it's easier, guys, for y'all to hold frame when you focus on your future. When you tell your woman that you're maxing out your 401k, you're maxed out an IRA this year. You're focusing on all these things, and you're trying to save your money because you know that y'all are going to have generational wealth in the future if you do these things. Your woman will walk into your frame because she sees how valuable you are. And a lot of guys do not understand that that's all they have to do, and the right woman will come into it. And a lot of guys use game to get girls, and I don't like that because it's lying, it's finessing, it's a house of cards that's gonna fall. It's a fraud.
Yeah.
And like a lot of men are using that game, wearing the Gucci, we're doing all that stupid shit. That's all stupid shit. And it's not in it, but like I said, it's a house of cards. It's gonna fall. And so I have to teach these guys hold frame. But no, thank you so much for that.
Right.
They
Yes. Charge and they spend
yes,
their
I
whole
see
life
a lot.
on
You and my boyfriend have a lot of things in common. Like he was raised by his grandfather, so he's very like old
Traditional, yeah.
very much like you're not gonna touch a door. Like sometimes you need to shut up and listen. Like I know what's best for us. Like sometimes you just need to let me do me.
Yeah,
like,
no,
you're a man.
So I really like I fuck with that. You know, I don't.
No, thank you.
I know she's probably very well taken care of.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely considered a provider. Would you come back to the show though?
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
awesome.
I was trying to get one of my girlfriends to come with me, but you know how bitches be.
Yeah, if you ever want, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Trust me, I know how hard it is to get girls to the studio. Like our recruiting is insane. Like if we invite 20 girls, only 7 or 8 will show up. Like, that's just how it works. Yeah.
Numbers game.
Yeah, it's a numbers game, 1,000%. But yeah, thank you so much. Please come back. And what'd you think? Oh, well, no, you did critique show, I guess.
I loved everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay. What about you?
So clearly you're above average. And you're in a relationship and she looks happy. So you are doing something right.
Thank you.
Give it up for the good guys. Yeah, I don't have
be a good guy.
and that's where he drops a couple of notches.
Well, you know how it is. Sometimes you get made fun of if you're the good guy.
I mean, good as far as integrity goes, characteristics.
Yeah.
If you want to be a little adventurous and take a couple of risks, okay, YOLO or whatever. But yeah, overall, you seem wholesome. So, I mean, I can't put a number on it. And if I would, it would be a 1 because there's many 10s out there, but it'd be that 1 that gets you there.
Her and this
Oh,
one.
yeah. I like that. Ding. Yeah. Bing. I got you. Would you ever come back, though?
Will you have me?
Yeah, of
Even
course.
if my coins don't catch up, can you meet her halfway?
What do you mean, coins? Oh, no, I can't pay. I can't find nobody else.
No, oh my, no. I don't want a bugaboo. I mean, like,
because you're from Miami.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I can.
We'll make a deal. You get me on Fresh and Fit, and I'll get you back out here. How about that?
Don't play with me. One
Hey,
of
you
them
better hit
lives
up
in the
Myron.
building I work at.
Hey, you better hit him up and be like, you need to let that Sergio guy from Purple Pill.
You hear that, DJ
I don't know how much they'd like me on that
Myron?
show though, because like I really hate simps. I'm
too,
all about relationships, and they're not. So I don't know
It's 'cause
how good I'm gonna do on that show.
I don't think they can
Miami
handle
is
me.
slimy.
I don't think they can handle me.
Miami.
Oh
is
yeah,
very
mommy,
slimy.
you have to go now. You got
I've
the
been
plug. You
slamming
gotta
them
go.
Yes.
dudes, like,
She
boy,
got to
on
go.
this show,
Yeah.
Earhead.
No, I thank you so much for coming though. Like I would love to have you back.
Oh
like,
my
for sure.
God, it's a pleasure.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Mommy, go ahead and give me
So,
my number.
I was gonna give you a 9, but your woman fine, so I'm gonna give you a 10.
I'll take it. Yeah, we give each other 10s. Yeah.
Yeah. The reason why, for real, like on some real talk, like I really love the fact that you hold men accountable too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really want men. It's like we can't really tell these grown people what to do. It's all about what we're going to teach our kids in the future. Like, men should really value themselves. Stop trying to blame women because they open their legs that you supposed to get in. No, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got to fuck these hoes.
Yep.
You ain't got to fuck them.
They'll
You
create
can
a woman out
if
themselves.
you meet a woman at the club and you know she at the club, you know she out here, she fine, she thick, you ain't gotta have unprotected sex with her and she get pregnant. Oh, I ain't gonna take care of that, but you ain't gotta do that. I love the fact that you hold men accountable too, because it's some shit that I feel like men should value about themselves. You ain't gotta have this high body count. Pussy don't make you. It don't.
It doesn't, yeah.
It's all about what you do, what you value. Money don't even make a man, really, honestly, on some real shit.
I've met
there's a lot more than money that you can do.
It's a lot more. It's all about a man that really holds himself high can come in this room. Obama can come in this room. Women gonna respect him off the bat.
And he don't gotta be belligerent. He don't gotta be
women respect
condescending.
you. Women respect you because how you carry yourself. Most women don't respect a lot of men because they carry themselves wrong. They can have all the money in the world. One be like, man, you're lame, man. You lame to me. It's all about what you do, how you carry yourself. And I love it about you. I love the way you really hold men accountable. So,
thank
you
you.
a 10, man.
No, thank you. It's all, guys, at the end of the day, guys, it's all about your energy. And I'm going to tell y'all to always protect y'all's energy. Don't be fucking liking pictures. You're not going to get pussy from liking the girl's fucking picture. And you're inflating her ego while you're doing it. Like, y'all really don't understand how valuable your time and your attention, your money, even sending a girl $10, bro.
I don't mind it.
Hey, we gonna
now, if it's your girl,
it.
I know y'all don't mind it, but for their mental health, they don't need to
money.
be doing it. They don't need to be doing it for their own mental health.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. And it's honestly good for the woman. Trust me. Like, y'all don't need more likes. It's just fucking your brain up. There's nothing good about the social media shit. It's all causing dopamine receptors to get fucked up.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, you're gonna come back again, right?
Oh, yeah. Come back.
Already, every time. What about you though? Go ahead and give me my number.
I will give you a 9. I feel like you're very knowledgeable about certain things that you say. I feel like you talk with a lot of conviction and passion. And I feel like when a man is able to speak with conviction and passion and knowledge, it allows me to respect what they're saying more. I don't have to question what they're saying more because they're speaking with the type of confidence. But I also like that you were allowing us to give our thoughts and opinions and listening to us as well, because I feel like a man that's too confident and too voicing his thoughts and with conviction, they sometimes don't value what we have to say. So I like that a lot, that you open up the floor for us to come on here and talk about and share our thoughts and opinions. And I'll definitely be back as well.
Hell yeah. No, thank
I'm
you.
new to Dallas, so this was nice for me to come.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We should all come back
Yeah.
together.
A lot of the girls that come on the show, they're new to Dallas. Y'all got like this is a new globalized sexual marketplace. So there's a lot of people flying. They go to school here and then they go get a job here. Tons of the women that come on the show, they're just single ladies. They don't know anybody. And what's the way that you meet people? Dating apps. And see, here's the thing. I highly teach against dating apps. I hate dating apps. I'm very much against them because it makes it to where you don't have a connection to that person in any other way. So I really made this show because I'm so against dating apps. I want people to start dating new ways. And you can't catfish somebody whenever it's a live video. Like these guys know exactly what y'all look like, ladies. Y'all ain't gonna be able to catfish or nothing. But no, I would love for you to come back. Please bring a friend. That's another thing. We do speed dating now on Wednesday nights. So and the way that works, it's only 1 or 2 girls, and y'all just have video. Like guys are calling in for videos, and you just have a speed date with them, and judge their Instagram. It's really fun.
Can I call from a video from Miami?
We might do something like that, maybe. I don't know. I need to think about that.
Because you gotta save my coins. I would love to be here on Wednesday.
You're gonna be all the way in Miami.
I haven't done it yet. I need to think about if my thing can do it correctly. Like if my setup can do it. Yeah, I need to think about it. I need to see if my system can do that. But yeah, I would love for you to come back for any of those shows. Thank you so much for coming. Alicia, go ahead and hit me.
Yeah, I agree with everyone else. I would say like a 9 or a 10 because your opinions don't come from social media. Like you're not a slave to society or the matrix. Like you have a mind of your own and you've done real research and you're out in the real world and not using the internet to, form your opinions for you. Like you come off as very emotionally intelligent in general. You know who you are. You know where you're going. So
you have a vision for the conscience, the collective
we can only
conscience
respect
as well.
A man like
you can
that.
only respect it. Yeah.
And
I love that.
And like Lindsay said, I like the fact too that you gave us the floor, like you open, for us to speak our minds and hearts and stuff like that, because that's very important.
Yeah,
and you're not just like you want to be heard, like you're actually explaining.
That's the biggest thing. Is like I said, we don't listen to men's opinions sometimes, and it's because it's a knee jerk reaction to not give a fuck. Yeah. Like I said, it's a knee jerk reaction of if he does it, he's insecure. If he does this, he's like we're instant. And it's not y'all's fault. It's every woman that you've heard do it before you. It's society saying that like repeating this shit over. We're all brainwashed by the Matrix, like we're saying. And to pull yourself out of that box, it's fucking hard to sit here I say all these things. I'm honest with y'all, but most guys are scared to be honest with y'all because what happens? They're not going to get pussy if they told you this. And you know why I don't care? Because I'm looking at y'all as a brother, as an uncle, as a father figure. I'm not trying to. I already have my sex. So, but I'm not trying to hit on y'all or anything. So I can sit there and be on. I can be 1,000% honest. Be 1,000 with y'all. And most men are not going to do that.
So when you have to be 1,001 honest % with your wife, how do you go about it?
It's never going to be an easy thing. It's always relationships. Here's this way a lot of people got to understand. Relationships are never, like up here. They're always down here. Like you can always say something to hurt somebody. Exactly. Like it's very, and women are very emotional. So I'm not going to say that there's a perfect way to ever say something because women are emotional. Like it takes sometimes some take time. Sometimes you got to word it differently, use different dialogue. Nothing is perfect though. You got to be prepared for the trials and tribulations. Like if you do have to say something, like if you got to break, you got to be like, look, this habit, you're fucking doing heroin. This is ridiculous. You got to fucking stop this or else I'm leaving you. Obviously sometimes you got to take it to that extreme, but a lot of time, man, it's give or take. Y'all know this. Like this.
Can I ask you a couple more questions? Yeah. Do you feel safe being vulnerable around your wife? I mean, to be.
So vulnerability is something that we talk about a lot on this show for men because women want a man to be vulnerable with them. And it's something that we heavily talk against, actually, because men are not meant to be emotionally vulnerable. You can be emotional, but we want you to be emotional with your guy friends because they can help you solve whatever thing is messing you up. And the thing is, like, yeah, I know this is something that triggers every fucking woman.
Because you just told me I can't have girlfriends and go out. And
no,
you can do that.
Well, you can still, once again, you gotta understand, you can still get an emotional release with your girls without going to the club, without going on a girls trip. Yeah. You can get an emotional release just going to the mall, just going to get your nails done and bullshitting with each other, like going to brunch together. Like y'all can still do things to get that emotional energy out. But a guy really shouldn't be talking about his stuff with his woman usually. And like every woman is different. Now my girl, I will be honest, right here to the end, and I always am. I have cried with her. Like I'm a very emotional. Beautiful. I'm a very emotional guy. But 51% of women probably are not cool with that, and they would break up with their man over. Not saying y'all might be exceptions to the rule, and the type of women that are okay with it. But there are definitely some women that the second they see their man fucking cry or something, it builds an instinct in them to instantly be like, okay, he's
That's
not.
the masculine one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well,
the masculine women.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah. I would say the masculine women. Yeah, for sure.
Because I like me a cry. We can cry together. Puppy.
Yeah, and
I
like,
won't pay these
but
bills.
like I said, it's a rolling the dice. So for most men, we advise just don't do that. Like, just it's not worth the risk of maybe just destroying your relationship. Now, I'm a very emotional guy. I have BPD. I have certain things that make it to where I'm a very emotional person. So I'm going to always express and talk about it stuff because I have to. And luckily, I have an amazing girl that's okay with me doing that. But not every. And I also believe that you have to have a certain amount of like money or authority. Like, you got to be a certain level of provider to even be able, like, say I made $50,000 a year, and it's hard for a guy to hold frame if you're emasculated the second you can't make a purchase. Like, you can't fucking do something for your family in a moment. It's immediately emasculates you. So it's hard for a guy to hold frame and be in his full masculine frame all the time unless he's at a certain value. So I would say if I was making less money, I would be way more scared to cry. I would be way more scared because you're not as valuable to that woman in my eyes. In my opinion, I don't think you are. So I personally would be way more scared to do it whenever I made less money. But now that I'm valuable, it's like, what's she gonna do? Leave me because I cried? You're not gonna find anybody better than me probably. So I'm not that worried about it. You know, it's like I don't have to worry like the guy who's making $50K a year.
Yes, I agree, because it's like us as women, I know me personally, it's like, you not providing? What the fuck you crying for? What the hell are you crying for?
Yeah.
Like, bitch, I be crying because I be trying to hold up my side, and you over here crying, and you not. Like, so yeah, I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yes, my man can cry with me any day because I know that he has the weight of the world on his shoulders, and every day he gets up and chooses to go hard for this, like for our union. So it's like, yeah, if it's hard, if whatever you got going on is unbearable right now for you, hell yeah, you can come cry on my shoulder. But if you're not providing, you don't need to be crying.
The biggest thing is that a guy who's emotional, a guy, so like women are built to be emotional because y'all are little tiny things that make babies, and y'all gotta love the baby and make it all perfect. But a guy being emotional is dangerous because they can be 6'2", fucking big ass jack dudes. Like, that's dangerous. An emotional man like that, dude, this is how school shooters happen. This is why the suicide rate for men divorced is 9 times that of a woman. We are extremely like, we will just fucking do it. Like, a lot of women will like attempt suicide almost as a cry for help. Men don't do it. It's fucking happening. It's just done. And like, y'all gotta understand, like, we're too complete. That's why we can't push men into their emotions. It's a very dangerous thing to do. Men are supposed to be the rock on the side of the ocean, a stoic rock, and the woman is supposed to be the emotional waves that go over it. That is the best way a man can be if he can. But it just depends, you know. Nah, thank y'all all so much for coming though. This was a fucking fire. We keep having better panels every time, man. Every time. I would love for any of y'all to come back. I'll probably be DMing some of y'all to come on the Wednesday night show when we do the speed dating, because I haven't really decided like how I'm gonna choose people, but we're gonna always need girls for that. So I'll definitely be contacting some people. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you to everybody in the back that helped out, Donnie and JR. Appreciate you so much. Mike, thank you for also helping out. Sorry, I have some burps. Mike, thank you so much. Thank you to my girl for fucking doing everything that she does, man. Thank y'all all so much. Yes. And then Mommy 3 Loves, thank you so much for coming back again. Yeah, everybody, please go give her a follow on everything, guys.
Don't be in hey, girls in the 20s, like, come on, y'all. Please.
Let's get it together.
Y'all need to go follow her.
She got to like have a glass of wine, sit down and talk.
Yeah, where's your table at, mommy? Huh? Where's your table at? And when can we go grab a sip? I'll bring the wine, some cheese and cracker.
Motherfucking Louis.
Yeah, no, this was a fire panel, guys. Thank y'all all so much. But yeah, we will see y'all on what's today? Friday. I'll see y'all on Monday, guys. Tuesday. Oh man, shut the fuck up.
Today's Tuesday?
No, he's the biggest troll you're ever gonna meet. He says whatever he can to make me thrown off. Oh, $5 from Joe Cole. Was there another one? Question
we
for
got
the ladies: is it a requirement for your boyfriend or husband to eat the cat?
You
Yes.
better,
Hell yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
You better
yes.
eat like it's the last
Yes,
supper.
yes.
For
Baby,
real.
without a shadow of a
Baby,
doubt.
this big girl gonna
yo,
sit on
I
that need face. you to eat
You,
that.
you like no?
See, okay, so I've been placed in an awkward situation where my person would always want it, and it's like, for why? Like,
Why are
They
you
always,
complaining?
they
Yeah,
always,
Why are you
they
complaining?
They always
wanna
wanted to
fuck.
do it.
yeah, like they would, and it's like not pleasurable. So I rather just
Well, he
bad
ain't
at
eating
it.
it right.
So
Girl,
gotta
that's not the
go.
one.
Girl, you
Like,
better
you
move
gotta
that
eat like
leg.
Last
I'm not,
Supper.
you know,
What's
some
not
of it.
pleasurable? I like me a bald head, man.
Yeah,
Baby, move that
so-
head to my head. I'm
From
finna
like,
put your head where it needs to be.
Was there another one, bro? Was
and
that it?
scrub it.
Then you
Was,
small.
Yeah, that was the last
that was the last one. And then Alex just fucking Alex
You
fucking
small,
gonna be
girl.
sliding
You
in on
sit
y'all.
that man's
That's
face.
so funny. Yeah, Alex is all in. Yeah, he's coming for you, Red.
Wait, what happened?
One of the guys is coming for you. He's gonna probably be in your DMs after the show. No, thank y'all all so much, man. We will see y'all on Monday night. Peace the fuck out. Man, shut up.